Hi there, Ellwood City sports fans, and welcome into Lincoln High School Big Gym here in Ellwood City, Pennsylvania, as we bring you live coverage of the junior varsity and varsity girls volleyball here. It is your Ellwood City Wolverines taking on the RivEll rival, Riverside Panthers. Tonight, great matchup here at section play. We'll talk about the standings here shortly, as both teams are just wrapping up here shortly for the JV match. Those who want to watch the varsity matchup, that will be at 7:30 approximately. There are chances where it may be bumped up early depending on how long the JV match goes. But that is on this exact same live streaming link. So do not change the dial. Once you have this up on your TVs and your mobile devices, you'll be ready to go for the next ballpark 3 to 4 hours. So there's that. Clock is going to strike 0 here. We are right now at the moment, we saw officially, no pun intended, but one official at the moment. We know there's going to be another official at some point tonight, but right now we have one official, and we've done this before. We started the game, and she'll be taking care of the rotations and stuff like that. So let's talk about those standings here real quick. The standings on your screen. So there are those standings. Ellwood City is sitting there at 6-4, 4-3 in section. And then also Riverside there trying to look to make their way back up the ranks here, sitting there at 3-7, 2-5. So what we're going to do here is Dakota's going to go with a wide screen shot.
Got it.
And he's going to do points for a little bit. I'm going to take a little bit of a break, but I will be right back as soon as possible. So you guys will be up for Dakota here, and then we'll come back. We'll put it that way. So he's ready to take over. We'll go from there.
So I'll just say from the beginning, folks, excuse me if I butcher any pronunciations. All right, as we get started here, starting the lineup for the Riverside Panthers, I see number 15, freshman Emma Stockman, number 16, freshman Ella Garvin, number 17, freshman Carly Gabriel, excuse me. Coming in is the libero, number 3, Olivia Anarumo. Number 4, sophomore Christina Valencia, excuse me. And number 25, freshman Abigail George. And for the Wolverines, we have number 4, Emma Shafley, number 13, Dakota Hicks. The libero, number 44, Jenna Miller. Number 7, Elsie Sturgeon. Number 20, Ava Lucarelli, and I believe number 10, Lena Lucarelli. So first serving for the Panthers is number 4, Christina Valencia, and that ball is just out of bounds, so first point goes to the Panthers. Here's a second serve by Valencia to Jenna Miller. To Hicks at the wall, to Lena Lucarelli. Back over to Wolverines, to Emma Shafley. Jenna Miller gets it over. Panthers get it over and falls on Wolverines' side. Makes the score 2-0 in favor of the Riverside Panthers. Here's Valencia, the sophomore, with the serve. Nice serve, just inbounds, point, Panthers. Panthers now lead 3-0 in this first set. Here's the serve by Valencia. to Genovesa Miller to Dakota Hicks to Lena Lucarelli. She gets it over. And ball falls just short. Point, Wolverines. Now serving for the Wolverines will be number 13, Dakota Hicks. Here's a serve by Hicks. To the back line there to the libero. And number 15 gets it up and over, Emma Stockman. Hicks to Ava Lucarelli, and ball falls on Panther side. Point, Wolverines. Now 2-3. Hicks with the serve once again. Serve goes out of bounds. Point, Panthers. So just a little too hard of a hit by Hicks there. Now serving for the Panthers, number 17, Carly Gabriel. Here's the serve to Genovesa Miller. She gets it up and over. To Elsie Sturgeon, to Dakota Hicks, to Genovesa Miller. Back to the Panthers. And ball falls on Wolverine side. Point. There we got that.
How you doing, Dakota? Let's try that. There we go.
All right. So Carly Gabriel with the serve once again for the Panthers. And Thad, I will let you talk. I'll take.
Okay, sounds good. Sorry, running a little bit behind
score.
tonight, folks. I know Dakota said Brad has some personal things going on here this evening.
He is here. He just had to go take a call, and he'll be back.
All right, and we come into this, Riverside leading 5-3 in this first JV matchup. There's a serve, and it's it up, and we're going to be hit out of bounds by Ellwood City. So now serving for Riverside Panthers is Emma Stockman. Emma's a freshman, standing at 5'6". That ball hit there by Miller. Hits it up and punched over the net and into no man's land. That pit was hit by Peyton Loki, L-O-C-Y?
Locky.
Okay, don't many do many JV games, so the names are trying to get them down just right now. Serving is Emma Shafley, and that's what we call an ace here in Ellwood City. Makes the score 5, serving 6. Schlafly with the serve, and that is out of bounds. Have Delaney Sturgeon and Kara Rosansky representing Ellwood City watching the lines. Now serving number 16, Ella Garvin. I think we know her dad. And that is going to be in, placed perfectly. No return. That's going to be a point for Riverside.
And an ace for Garvin.
Garvin now with the serve. Hit there by Schlafly. Puts it up, and Genovesa Miller gets it over the net. Going to be a free ball here for Riverside, and they're going to call a carry. So now checking in is Cheyenne Smith for the aforementioned Garvin. And we have Ava Lucarelli set up to serve, 6 serving 8. It's a good serve, and nice try to save there by number 23, but no avail by Clinton. And that's going to be a point for Ellwood City. Wanting to tie it up here with the serve is Ava Lucarelli. Nice, powerful serve, and just does get it over the net. Rather be lucky than good. Genovesa Miller got to chase it, and a nice hit, and going to run out of room. Ball falls, not making it over the net in 3 hits. So now it's 9 serving 7. Now Abigail George, a freshman, 5'5", outside hitter serving. Oh, and that's an ace for Abigail, as Lucarelli could not get it dug out of the ground. That's going to be 7 serving 10. George with the serve and gets it up and over. Going to be a free ball here for Riverside, and they make him pay. Lucarelli gets it. It's over now. Elsie Sturgeon for the spike, and a little bit too wide. Had the right idea, just wasn't quite able to get her executed. Here's the serve. Hit there by Shafley. Puts it up and puts it over the net. Was Rocky, and that's going to be a point for Ellwood City. So 8 serving 11. Riverside just been able to kind of maintain that 2-3 point lead here the whole way through this set. Now, Genovesa Miller puts it up and over. Nice punch over there by number 10 of the Wolverines. Going to put it up again, and nice dig by Lucarelli. Puts it over for Elsie Sturgeon this time, and she just punches it over. Thought it was going to fall, and that time fighting at the net and winning that one was number 10, Lena Lucarelli. Lena is a freshman here. Miller now with the serve. Sitting there in the middle. Going to get set up. Going to be a nice spike. Oh, they're going to get double hit. Or no, is that in the net? I think somebody went into the net.
I think in the net on Ellwood, so
yes.
Point Panthers.
So now serving for the Panthers is Gabby McClinton. Hits it hard serve and hit out of bounds by Schlafly. Going to be another point now, 13-9 in favor of the Panthers. Here's the set, and a little miscommunication there as the ball falls, kind of hit by 2 players at one time. Another point now for the Panthers. Probably their largest lead of the night so far, up by 5. To serve and into the net, that goes a point now in favor of Ellwood City. Cheyenne Smith checked back in. So now Elsie Sturgeon punches that ball and just gets it over the net. Going to be a nice dig and save there. And blocked nicely. Back over was Lucarelli. Punches it over. Now Ava Lucarelli puts it up and punches it down and going to go out of bounds. Nice play in there by Lena Lucarelli. We got Lena and Ava Lucarelli both on the court right now. Elsie now with this is up, makes it through the rafters, does the ball. Now over top it goes. Elsie wants to set it up, throws it over there this time for Schlafly, and what a nice effort there to save, but falls short for Riverside. It's now 12 serving 14. Elsie now on a 2-0 run via serve. Punches it, and that's an ace where it falls. Anna Rumo from Riverside just wasn't able to get her mitts on that. Now, down by 1, 13 serving 14. Elsie puts it up. Ava Lucarelli puts it over there. Going to beat it. Oh, nice spike. Into the rafters it goes. It can be played, and a nice play it is. And over the net they get it. Ava Lucarelli smartly just gets it over the net. Nice volley going here. Nice dig by Miller. Going to be set up there. Schlafly, she puts it down and finishes off. A sweet volley by both teams. And that gets the score tied up 14-14.
I will say that's something a little bit different this year, Thad. We're seeing them actually being able to play it off the rafters.
Yeah,
Most of the time
right.
It's a gravity check that I've seen. And this
They're
year
going to say
they've been able to play it.
a double hit there. So, yeah, exactly. We've seen people play it off there. And for the first time in this set, It's 15-14. The Wolverines with the lead, and Riverside takes their first timeout.
All right, we'll take a brief break with them then.
Okay, sounds good. Welcome back, folks. In this first set of this JV match, the Wolverines getting their first lead of the set, up 15-14. Elsie Sturgeon on about a 3-0 run here via the serve, puts it up and punch down, and then, she had the right idea, did Lena Lucarelli, but net just got her by a little bit. So we got a 39 checking out for Riverside. Several substitutions coming in here as Ella Garvin's checking in, and checking out is Cheyenne Smith.
And number 4 with the serve.
Why that score should be he did have a lead, 15-15. Elsie Sturgeon, Genovesa Miller, got to punch it over, is Shafley, and a nice play there, and a good hustle and attempt, but point does go to Ellwood City, 16-15. So now serving for the Wolverines is Dakota Hicks. Dakota, a freshman, standing there at 5'5", a setter on the team. And she, nice serve there, gets it over the net. Going to be set up there and punched over Genovesa Miller, and it's going to be a free ball now for, they hit it over. Lucarelli, over to Dix, and then Ava Lucarelli, and gets it. Another nice volley going on here. Puts it up, and she wisely dumps it over. Give number 22 credit. Josie Cummings for kind of seeing what was on the other side of the net and making something happen. Now serving is number 22, Cummings. In an all tied up game here. Riverside, Ellwood City. Next over to Lucarelli. She punches it over. Going to be set up there. Hits. There's your gravity. Dakota just talked about that. Sometimes if that ball goes straight up and hits that pipe, it comes down a whole lot faster than it goes up. Peyton Lockie coming in. Lockie, right? L-O-C-Y?
Yes.
Okay. All right, now for the Wolverines, serving is number 10, Lena Lucarelli. And, tried to get over that and just not quite make it. So, new server here, Emma Stockman will be serving. Still all tied up here. 17 all. Stockman with the serve. Nice, powerful serve. Handled there by Genovesa Miller. Over to Dix. Hits it back to Miller, and she wisely punches it over. Just gets it in bounds. A nice save there via Riverside. And she found the hole. Number 4 knew where she was going. Christina Valencia. And now it's a lead for the Panthers of Riverside. Stockman now, their second serve. Lucarelli over to Dix, puts it back up, and got caught with the carry. Dix on that one. Nice crowd rolling in here for this RivEll matchup. Riverside, Ellwood City, always a good time. So here's the second attempt. Nice rotation on the ball as she puts it up over to Ava Lucarelli and keeps it in. Going to go off the net, and Riverside cannot play it off there. And a nice kill there by Ava Lucarelli. Now serving is Emma Schlafly. Wolverines down by 1. Powerful serve. Up and going to be spiked, and that is going to be inbounds. Well-placed ball there. I believe that was number 16, Ella Garvin. Put it where nobody else could get to it. 6 inches more would have been out of bounds, so Paige Fry, number 39, now checking in. As Valencia sits down. Garvin now serving. Hit there by Schlafly. A couple people fighting over it and punched over there. And nice play there by Peyton Lockie to get the Wolverines back to within 1. Rotation time once again here, 16 for 24. Ella Garvin checking out and Cheyenne Smith checking back in. Now, Ava Lucarelli with the serve. Powerful serve, gets it down over. There's Schlafly with it. Over to Hicks, and Schlafly gets it over the net. Puts it up there. Nice attempt there. Puts it up. Got a lot of people fighting over the ball. Wolverines got to communicate better. And punches it up over is Lockie. And here comes the attempt. Schlafly. Hicks over to Elsie Sturgeon. She punches it, and just out of bounds. Had the right idea, but just about 6 inches too far. So point 21 serving 19 as Abigail George will be serving. Jody Cummings checking back in. There's a serve. Schlafly. The Hicks over to Elsie Sturgeon this time, and this time she makes it happen with the kill and unable to dig it out for Riverside. So now 20 serving 21. Wolverines wanting to get back in the lead here with just 4 points to call this first set. Best of 3. Genovesa Miller up and just gets it over the net. Puts it up, punches it over. Miller now communicating that time. Hicks punches it over. Nice play there by Lucarelli. Up, Elsie Sturgeon. Oh, unfortunately. We all knew what she wanted to do, but she was about, we'll call it wide left. 22-20. Now, Riverside getting close to finishing off this first set. It's up and over. Oh, a little too tall there for the stretched out Genovesa Miller. And Ellwood City wants to take a timeout. We'll take one with them, Dakota.
Okay.
Welcome back, folks. Coming out of that timeout of Ellwood City. They are finding themselves down 23-20. Riverside serving. Lucarelli, and unfortunately goes into the net. We have ourselves set point here in this first set for the Riverside Panthers. Wolverines had led for a tiny little bit in this match, in this set. There it is. Up and gets it over and gets it back. Nice play there by Schlafly. Over to Elsie Sturgeon. Gets it over this time. Up, back up in the air it goes. Nice communication there. Miller over to Hicks. Kicks it up to Lena Lucarelli. Tried to find a weak spot, and it goes out of bounds. That's a point for our Lady Wolverines. Now 21 serving 24. Elsie Sturgeon, the junior. I should know what age she is. Junior. Punches it over, and that's going to be out of bounds. It's kind of almost looked like that ball was dying in midair to go like nosedive down, but it was out of bounds. So 22 serving 24, Elsie Sturgeon. They had a nice run last time she served. Puts it up and punches it over. Elsie over to Hicks, over to Schlafly, and I'd rather be lucky than good. That ball was going out of bounds. But I tell the girls all the time, you're better off hitting it towards somebody, because it's not going to go out of bounds if it bounces off of them. 23, serving 24, Elsie. And that's an ace. Count it. 24-24. I saw Elsie look at that scoreboard. She's thinking 2 more. Get me 2 more. Elsie now with the serve. Punches it over. Up. Going to be a free play here for Wolverines. Kicks it up over to Shafley. She wants it and punches it over. She didn't have the set she was looking for. Up it goes, and it's going to be, into the net. That's going to be a point for Ellwood. No, double hit. She held up 2 fingers. So we have set point. The Wolverines have led for about 5 serves in this whole game. And here they are. They can take it home. Nice serve. Into the net it goes. That's going to be set point for our Wolverines. They win this one 26-24. I love how the girls did not give up and kept fighting back on that one, Dakota. So we'll be right back here in about 3 minutes for set 2 of the Riverside Ellwood City matchup. Welcome back, folks, as we start this set 2 of the best of 3 in this junior varsity. And Wolverines set up serving first in this round. And Riverside returns. Genovesa Miller over to Hicks. Takes it over, and unfortunately got called with the carry. We say this about every game, Brad. I'm
Yes,
glad
we
I don't
do.
have to do that because I don't know what the difference is.
It is
I know
such a
there's a
bang-bang,
difference,
yeah.
but it's no, I'm not questioning the officials. That's why they're there. They know it. So
Yep.
here's Riverside serving. We're leading 1-0. Hicks kicks it over to Ava Lucarelli and just wisely punches it over. And a point there for Riverside is it just kind of dumped that ball over. Now serving is Christina Valencia, leading 2-0. And that is, unfortunately for Riverside, into the net. Now it's going to be Wolverines serving, 1 serving 2.
Tell you what, Thad, you want to talk about momentum. I'm waiting to see what happens here serving-wise for Ellwood City. That last, 8-9 point run, whew, that was awesome to
that
watch.
was big.
That was big.
That was fun. Now, Lena Lucarelli with the serve and going to be punched out, and no return of coming in there that time, so we're all tied up to serving 2. Am I safe to assume Lena and Ava are sisters?
Yes.
Okay. I thought so. Here's Lena now, the freshman. With the serve, has to be punched up and tapped over. Oh,
Okay.
That's what Ava Lucarelli kind of like, I shouldn't have hit that. It was going to go out of bounds, and lucky for her, one of the Riverside returners hit it, and it fell out of bounds. Now, Lena Lucarelli, Wolverines with their first lead in this set, albeit only 3-2. Puts it up, punches it over. Oh, nice save there by Lena Lucarelli, and puts it up. Now punches it over. A nice block and a good attempt there as Emma Shafley went up for the block and was not able to get it finished off. So back to 3 serving 3 as Genovesa Miller checks in for Miss Lena Lucarelli.
So now serving for the Riverside Panthers will be number 17, Carly Gabriel. She is a freshman for the Panthers.
Wow,
Yeah.
hard serve.
My goodness.
Ava Lucarelli does get it over. Punches it over. Elsie Sturgeon with it. Over to Hicks, and she just punches it over. Kind of trying to catch Riverside off guard, but they were ready for it. And that front line of the Wolverines right now of Shafley. Nice dig by Lucarelli. Ava, that was. Coming back over. Nice volley here. And Hicks gave it all she could, but falls to the ground. Nice volley there by both teams. Don't forget, folks, stick around after this. We'll have the varsity matchup as we now have Riverside serving 4, serving 3. Miller to Hicks. Back to Miller. Punches it over. Now Elsie Sturgeon, a little close to the net as Hicks gets it over and just kind of punches it over. I think sometimes you do that second hit over, it catches the other team off guard, whether it be JV, varsity, whatever. You can't go to that well all the time, but when you're able to make it a surprise, it helps. Now Shafley. Nice serve, up and over. Elsie got to watch she don't go over the net. Hicks up to Elsie Sturgeon. Gets it over. Picks it up. And a nice punch over as Peyton Lockie. How tall is she? 5'8", and long arms. Not quite able to get that corralled. Now 5 serving 4.
Serving is number 15, Emma Stockman for the Panthers. Here's that serve. Good serve. Back row, up and over. It's going to go right to the Riverside side.
Oh,
Punch on the net
nice
there.
try.
Yep. It goes up and over. And unfortunately, the Wolverine front line there cannot get it up and over. It's now 6-4. The first time we've seen in a little bit a 2-point lead now for Riverside. Here's a serve once again. High arcing, a little too far.
Out of bounds it goes.
It kind of has that vibe of whatever you could do, I can do better. But just keep it back and forth. You get a point,
The
I get a
first
point.
game was like that too, except it was like, 2-3 lead. Elsie Sturgeon checking out as Kyra Condell checks in. Ava Lucarelli goes through her routine. And a nice save by Ava over to Hicks.
There we go.
Gets it over
All
is
right.
Lockie. Nice dig by Schlafly. Over to Hicks. Lockie gets it over the net. And try to punch it again. Oh, and it goes. I think she touched it, or did it go out of? Yeah,
She touched it. Yep. It's one of those ones where you want to take one extra step, but when it comes at you that quick, you got nothing. You got to reach.
It's or I think that ball may have gone out of bounds, but it would have been close.
Yep. Ella Garvin serving here. Woo!
Oh, and a nice serve it was.
Yes, it was. Yep. So a 3-point lead now for Riverside, and he's starting to make these 2 or 3 point runs off of serving.
I'd like to know who Garvin's
I don't know.
dad is.
I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe we'll figure it out by varsity time.
Or somebody can let us know. So Genovesa Miller I know there's a couple sons. And unfortunately goes to the ground.
Well, to be honest, there's a guy over there in flannel. It kind of looks like he may be from Riverside. Maybe that's him. I don't know.
Yep. That's why I'm okay. Now I think we figured out who her dad is. He's the principal here at Ellwood City.
Absolutely, Mr. Garvin.
Up and going to be out of bounds. Yep. His boys have a couple
doubled up
PIAA rings that they got last year for the Riverside baseball team.
That baseball team is something else.
That was fun to watch. Schlafly over to Hicks. She's going to hit it over back to Ava Lucarelli. And a nice hustle. Point for the Wolverines, and they needed that.
I was going to say,
about a 5-0 run there for Riverside. Checking back in is Lena Lucarelli.
We'll say that danger zone's probably right around 15 to 18 points. That's when if you're behind by 5 points, you got to get going.
Yeah.
So it's still early, but 10-6 now.
And Miller's done a nice job serving this rotation here tonight. Up and nice save by Hicks.
Opportunity.
Condell had the right idea, but just wasn't able to get it over top of the net.
So that makes the score now 11-6. Now serving is number 25, Abigail George, freshman. Once again, 5'5" for Riverside. Substitution coming in is number 21, Araya Williams as well. Good
Gets
serve.
it over net as Miller gets it over, and Lena Lucarelli puts it up. And, a nice try. Valiant effort there by Ava. You know what? I'm going to say it for both teams. And my work schedule, I don't always get to do many JV games, but tried to make it in here tonight. I'm impressed with how aggressive they are. I mean, you're seeing bodies on the ground. You're seeing bodies flying around. They want to win. I'm
not judging anybody, but so far, this JV matchup on the year, it's by far the best one.
Okay,
it's been really good. You picked the right one to come. Yeah.
Over, and Lena Lucarelli punches it over. Going to be a nice set, and a save there, and punches it over was Hicks. Nice letter set up, and unfortunately, into the net it goes. Nina Freniti, a freshman, checking in here. First time I'm saying her name tonight. Stand there, Freniti.
Yep.
Her dad is also a teacher here at
Yes, I was going to say, when I got to the name right, I know that name.
Yeah. If you don't know, there's
somewhere.
a lot of connections here.
Now, Kyra Condell, a freshman, gets it up and punches it over. Hicks.
Yep.
I think she was trying to catch Riverside
napping
off guard there, and unfortunately went into the net. So 13-7.
So now serving will be number 12, and at number 12 is Kelsey Bush.
High and out of bounds it goes.
She'll be subbed out by the libero.
For the Wolverines.
Libero for this JV team for Riverside is Olivia Anarumo. On the flip side, obviously, Genovesa Miller.
Elsie Sturgeon checking back in for Kyra Condell. And Dakota Hicks. Powerful serve. But into the net it goes, and I'm just glad the net's still standing.
I was going to say.
That old bend but don't break worked on that one. So.
Oh, my.
Ava Lucarelli checking back in. And that's a little long.
Oh, just missed. Oh, my.
Just
close.
missed.
That was
Our
number
junior
4.
Caitlin Kreitzer doing the ins and outs on the far side.
Yep.
And Kira Rosansky, homecoming court, Kira Rosansky.
Hey, how
on the
about
volleyball
that? Yeah,
team.
I saw
And
they
Claire,
just
Claire Noble.
Was that announced just today?
Or
was it
it's all
yesterday?
who you know.
I think today
Some of us knew a couple
officially
days ago.
announced.
So, I'm in the loop for a little bit. So, unfortunately, ill-advised hit there, and that's going to be a point. Yeah, I heard the announcement the end of last week, or maybe it was the beginning of the week. It's already we're on Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Week's been kind of nuts
for
everybody.
It's been definitely
And,
a wacky nuts. Yeah.
Um,
Definitely a weird and wacky week.
and I can't believe
But
Friday.
it's fitting. It's Riverside.
What tomorrow night's the 5th game of the season?
Sixth
Game of the season
Sixth
already.
It's
And
insane.
that is going to be right in front of Caitlin Kreitzer.
We put it into perspective, Thad. We're literally this
Over
is
halfway.
this is the start of the second half of fall sports.
You wait so long for these fall sports to start, and then next thing you know, September's
Fly
over.
by. Yep.
And that's going to go into the net. Point for Ellwood City. Yeah, I was thinking about that yesterday. I'm like, I can't believe we are game 6 of the football season. We're game 11, so this is the halfway point.
For volleyball as well. Yep.
Here's Emma with the serve.
Good serve.
And that's going to be
It's so close.
no home court advantage on that call. It was close. It was the right call. And to her credit, she made the right call.
Yep. Very close.
17 serving 10.
Again, folks, it doesn't have to be on the inside. All it has to do is touch that line. But you put a circular ball on a flat first surface. It's not always easiest to see.
Safely to Hicks, over to Elsie Sturgeon. And that time,
Good
but
strike.
a nice strike. Yeah.
And a good dig there as well.
Safely, nice save by Hicks. Elsie tried, gave it a valiant effort, but not able to keep her in bounds.
Okay, I saw this and I noticed this during warm-ups. That what's the over-under of maybe that bear being hit on that bench?
I don't know.
I just see the bear.
If it gets hit, I'm buying pizza on the way home.
That's so adorable.
Okay.
With a little hat on top.
There it is. And hit over by Lucarelli.
Off the net.
Into the net it goes. Yeah, if the bear gets hit, I buy pizza on the way home.
Sounds good.
But the thing is, you cannot tell the Ellwood City players between the varsity games that that's happening.
Absolutely.
So timeout, Ellwood City. We'll take a quick timeout as well. Welcome back, folks. In this second set, Wolverines took the first one 26-24. This one right now, Riverside's kind of got things in hand with a 19-10 lead. Just come out of that Ellwood City timeout. Schlafly over to Hicks. She's going to push it back to Ava Lucarelli. And did not quite get it over the net. 20, serving 10, all doubled up here.
And folks, if you're listening, you're coming out to this varsity game, you may want to get here soon. It's filling up. The crowd is out tonight.
It is.
We like it. And guess what? You're not going to get wet in here.
No, you're not.
It's raining outside.
There's Lucarelli, and
Oh,
a nice
that's
punch
tough.
over. Who was that? Number 25.
It didn't actually touch. Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
think it dropped. I think it dropped off the side here. I don't think. Did they actually touch it?
I wouldn't think
25
they did.
hit it back
Okay.
over, fell on
Abigail
Wolverines'
George.
side.
You guys are to my left and to the right, so we could make a joke about jokers and clowns, but I'm writing straight online.
So, Lucarelli now, they got to get it over here this time, and the junior Miller does. Nice there. Hicks, nice save, and unfortunately falls. 21, serving 10.
So serving once again, 15, Emma Stockman, freshman once again. Here's the serve. Good line drive serve, set up by the Wolverines.
Hicks, and punches it over, and yeah.
I think it barely, it was close. That
Peyton
line
Hamilton
was touched.
had checked in, the sophomore, standing at 5'9". Checking back in now is Nina Fernetti. And it appears she's going to do some serving duties.
A lot of things going on here at the high school. I know I ran into Coach Bradley. I actually talked to him. I have a couple things to talk to you guys about. Got some inside information. We'll come back to that. Serve here by the Wolverines, set up for Riverside. Just going to be a little bit dump over. Up by Miller. Front row, Hicks over to Sturgeon. Good strike.
There you go. Count that one.
All right. But, yeah, he's doing double duties because they have the dinner here for football, and then he slides all the way up to the little big gym. Little big gym, that doesn't make sense, Brad. The little gym, the girls' gym, they're running basketball up there already.
Yep.
So he's doing double duties. Serving once again is Nina Fernetti. A couple points here by Ellwood. Let's see, they did it over.
Safely over again, and punches it over is Hamilton.
A little bit of a scramble.
Miller to Hicks. Once again, Elsie Sturgeon, and this time,
there we go.
There we go. That's about two.
Yep. I think it would have been in bounds either way. I think it also went off of the back line there.
It did, and that's why I say hit it at people.
Yeah, hit it right at people, just not us.
Or the bear.
I'd like to go home tonight in one piece.
Fernetti now puts it up. Elsie dumps her down. Oh.
All right.
Yeah, she got a little fire going there.
That's something we need. As our trainer, Jacob Miller, brings out the table. I guess maybe he said we're going to bring the kitchen sink. If you got a bear, we get the kitchen sink. I don't know.
There we go. Okay, that'll work too.
Fernetti once again serving 14-22. Big points here.
Elsie Sturgeon now to Hicks. Back. Hamilton. Oh,
nice.
Falls in there. Wow, about a 5-1 run here now for the Wolverines?
Yeah, something along those lines. And it's still a big lead, 7 points, but they're slowly crawling back. Just can't make any mistakes.
No, and that's the beauty of volleyball.
Yeah.
You know,
there's so many easy ways to make your own mistakes. But when you don't, you're usually on fire.
Oh.
There you go.
There you go.
A little bit of a run.
Another point. 16 serving 22. JV coach Justin Bennett barking some orders from the sidelines. Puts it over. Puts it up. This time. Oh, nice play there. Oh, they had what they were going for.
Yeah, a little communication there on that front line, but a good run. Now they just got to get it quickly back. 23-16 serving will be number 16, and that is Ella Garvin once again. I think she's taking the likes of her dad. She's pretty darn tall. She's got some legs to her as well.
Puts it up, Elsie.
Off that wall.
Gets it over, yeah.
That's big.
I get a little nervous when they try to get that kill from that far away. That time it worked.
Couple substitutions for both teams coming in as number 20, and that is Addison Drake, and then I believe number 10.
Lena Lucarelli came back in. So Miller, who does a pretty good job serving. This rotation.
Ooh, okay.
Timeout by Ellwood City.
Okay.
Their second.
Yeah.
And final timeout.
Again, folks, you can check us out on our website, www.ecwolverines.com, and you can check out us on Facebook, Twitter, as well as YouTube. If you go and search Ellwood City Wolverines, you can find it that way as well. We'll have all the games, and I know Riverside, you guys have a game tomorrow night as well, but when your games is over, take a moment and watch. We got a pretty good one tomorrow
Yes,
here
we
at
do.
Helling Stadium.
I was thinking about this, Brad, and we can talk. We haven't really talked much the last couple of days, but we got a game tomorrow night. I think there's 132 teams in the WPIAL. I could be off.
It was 128 last year, so you may be very, very on
So
point.
let's say we'll get to for tomorrow night. We'll make sure we're on point. So you got 130 teams. Let's say tomorrow night you can come to the game and watch the leading rusher in the WPIAL in Elijah Palmer McCain from Ellwood City, and you can watch Jay Rona, the leading touchdown passer from Mohawk, in the same game.
And he's not missing on yards either. He's over 1,100, so he's got the yards.
He would have the kid we played last week has some beaten yards.
I do. So that's kind of a segue.
And that's a point for Ellwood City. Nice play there by Hicks to dump it over.
I think you're pretty good when you go from 331 to 338 back-to-back
There's some consistency there. Mike White had a great comment about that.
Yes,
I don't
he
know if
did.
you saw that or not.
Yes,
so
he
back
did.
to volleyball, folks. We got Miller serving up for Riverside. Wants to punch it over.
Set up by Hicks here for Sturgeon.
Delaney, or
Nice
Chloe.
strike.
I called it the
Coming
wrong
our way.
one.
Still in play, and that's going to be a point.
Oh,
Ellwood.
love the diving effort by Anarumo. But all of a sudden now it's 19, serving 23.
It took a while, but the crowd's starting to crawl back into this one again. Just the 4-point lead
Here's
for the
Miller.
Fours.
She don't miss many serves. You'll see her some in the varsity game. Oh, just dumps it. Schlafly was all over it. Now, LC. Oh, that time.
Just a little too hard.
Went to the well. He set one too many times.
Yeah.
So, set point now for the Panthers of Riverside. Got a little switcheroo going on here.
Serving is 25, Abigail George. Coming in once again is number 21, Araya Williams. Good serve. Set up by the Wolverines through the rafters. Hicks. Tap over. No man's land. It drops.
Oh, and let it
it's
go out of bounds. Wisely goes out of bounds. So, point for the Wolverines. No room for error.
And this is similar to last set, but this is when Ellwood took over. We'll see what they can do here. Got to win by 2.
Yep. Elsie Sturgeon now. She was serving last time in this situation. Some more substitutions. Elsie gets it over. Nice dig there. Puts it up, and Schlafly, and that's going to go out. Almost hit the bear, but it's kept alive. Elsie over to
One more time.
Oh, and unfortunately goes out of bounds. That set goes to the Riverside Panthers.
So that'll even the sets score now officially 1-all. And good battle there by Ellwood to get back, but just too many points to be had there late in that second set. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. The deciding third set of JV volleyball.
Welcome back, folks, as we start this third set of this JV game. Ellwood City serving.
Hicks coming out swinging for the
And
fences.
into
I like
the
it.
net it goes. One serving, 0.
She has that line drive serve, and this time a little bit higher.
Played at 15, right?
Yep. Yeah, the third set. I want to. Oh boy, that's a good question. I think JV is only 15 in the
15,
third. Yeah, because it's only the best of 3. Play to 15, win by 2.
Second set by Hicks, served by Hicks. Puts it up, and a nice
That
dig by
actually worked.
Miller.
Yep.
And Hicks now,
Come
Elsie
on.
gets it over, safely going to fall up.
Just
a
punch it,
little
maybe,
bit short.
maybe nobody will see it.
Right.
All right, we want this 1-0. Good action here to start. Maybe it's a prelude to something coming.
Yep, and the
At
crowd,
7:30.
I'm loving this crowd coming
It's
in.
huge. It's
great.
almost full on this side, absolutely.
We're not 7 o'clock yet. Miller, and that's going to go, punched
Nice.
over. Nice.
Number 15, Emma Stockman. Just
Heads
punched
up
that
play.
over.
There. So, 2 serving 1. Hit there by Elsie Sturgeon to Hicks. Over to Lena Lucarelli. She punches it over. He gets set up here, and a nice drive. Ava Lucarelli that time to Hicks. Back to Ava, and gets it over the net. Punched down by Ava. Nobody, and
Ooh, she
yep.
gets it net? Okay, okay.
Riverside hit the net.
So
the only
double
thing I was
hit,
afraid
double
of.
hit on Riverside.
Oh, it was a double hit? Okay. The way the net was moving there, I almost thought somebody may have hit it. Checking back in is Peyton Lockie. Serving is Lena Lucarelli and gets it over. And
Good serve.
call that an ace.
So that'll make the score now 3-2 in favor of Ellwood City. Again, folks, win by 2, play to 15 here as we are very close to 7 o'clock. So I can guarantee you 7:30 varsity matchup, that's for sure.
I think we're going to be looking at that.
Good serve.
Oh, and it's in.
All
Right on the line.
Good
Makes it
stuff.
4-2. And when you're only playing to 15, that
Those
3-4
points,
point lead.
They
are
feel
just
so huge.
Yeah.
So crucial to get a finish.
And just gets it over the net.
There you
and
go.
into the press
I
box.
smell a
it goes.
timeout.
Yep,
There it is.
and
Yep.
there it is. 5-2 Wolverines. Riverside takes their first timeout. They're going to need. Yeah. Okay. Welcome back, folks. After that Riverside timeout,
5-2 lead here for the Wolverines. Up and
into
over
the net it goes.
Big point there for the Wolverines.
6 serving 2.
And number 10 there, Lena. Lena doing her stuff so far,
Yes, she has
serving
about
wise.
a 4-0 run.
Coming in is number 22, Josie Cummings for Riverside.
Here's the serve by Lena. Deep serve that time. Puts it up and going to get put over. Elsie Sturgeon with it to Hicks. Over to Ava Lucarelli. Punches
Good strike.
Gets it over this time. Elsie Sturgeon sets it up again. Back to Ava. Gets it over. They're just not quite getting the set that they want. Oh, nice save there. And I think would have been a double hit anyway.
Right. So that'll go back to Riverside and make the score now 3-6. Serving is Riverside, number 22, and that is Cummings. It's sophomore for the Panthers. Quick in play, real quick.
Yes, Miller. Punch it over is Lockie. And this time, Elsie Sturgeon to Hicks. They got to get it over. Elsie, just gets it over the net.
Hey, that works.
Rather be lucky than good.
Absolutely.
So,
as Delaney on the bench comes up to figure out and celebrates. I love it.
Number 17 checking in for the Panthers.
So 4-point lead here. Just got to finish strong. We're halfway there.
Yes. Oh.
I jinxed it.
Yes, you did. But you got to applaud the 5-0 run there.
Absolutely. They got something going, so that's good.
So now 4, serving 7.
Serving is number 15, Emma Stockman, once again.
High arching serve. Schlafly to Hicks to Elsie. Gets it over. Gets it out. Going to be hit. Nice save there. Miller. Good set. Puts it over to Lockie and gets it over the net. Hits the wall. Falls to the ground on Riverside side. That's a point for the Wolverines. 8 serving 4. Got a rotation as Frenetti's going to come in.
She's actually our featured individual for the JV score. So when this game's over, Dakota is going to be posting something there.
Okay.
Yep. We always try to change it up a little bit.
Yep.
Fernetti with the serve. Good serve, back row. Set up by Riverside front now. That's a good
Oh, and that's out of bounds.
I tell you what, give that a year or two. That is something.
Exactly. Well said.
That is something.
I like when they hit that ball going up.
Oh, it's the best.
That catches
and,
everybody.
and just the range of motion is just.
Yep. It's all about
awesome.
timing.
Good serve. Almost caught him off guard.
Nice
off
block
the
there.
Yep.
Oh, and falls to the ground. 5, serving 9.
Substitution once again, Riverside. Number 20, that is Addison Drake, freshman. We've heard that name Drake before. I think from boys golf as well. Maybe there's a little connection there. Served there by Riverside, number 16. It almost drops. Scramble.
Oh,
yep, that's going to be 4, I believe.
Yep.
It was a good try by Ellwood to get it up and over, but too many hits. So once again, serving is number 16. That's Ella Garvin. Good serve. Batting the Miller.
To Hicks. To Lockie. And misses the rafters. Hits it up and that would have been out of bounds. Dang it.
It's going to be good. Oh. That's the first time I've ever seen that.
I thought I was going to get hung up there.
Yeah. I thought maybe she was going to get a three-pointer. So good comeback here by Riverside. It was a 4-point lead, 5-point lead there for Ellwood, and all of a sudden it's down to 2. A lot of sporting events this week for Ellwood City, a crap ton. I mean, the past 3 days have been so busy. That's why we haven't really talked much. Monday there's events, Tuesdays there's events, Wednesday. Last night was middle school football, a tough one, Thad. Oof.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was not pretty. We knew Laurel's the real deal. Their junior high team, their middle school team is pretty darn good. They put a beating on Ellwood 44-7.
Really?
We'll give credit to Julian Frisk. He got the 34-yard touchdown for Ellwood to break the shutout. But, that was a tough one. If you go back and watch it, you'll see Laurel's got some runners there, and they've got some really good play. We'll talk more about a little bit of everything. I know tennis just finished up. Golf finished up. Congrats to Jordan Keller. He finished number 1 at Tam O'Shanter. So he got a little trophy there on top of everything. And we'll talk a little bit more about that.
Cross country, they're playing.
Yeah, cross country. Big one on Monday against Riverside.
So Miller gives it up and she punches it back over, not giving up on the play. Miller to Hicks. Over to Elsie Sturgeon. This time she just dumps it over wisely. And there's a nice way to finish there by number 25, Abigail George.
She found the little pocket there right between all the individuals, front line, back line. So that makes the score now 9-8. Once again, Garvin serving about 3 or 4 points in a row now.
Kind of caught her, but she didn't give up on it. Lockie gets it over. Gets it over. Oh, found the hole off the wall and on to the out of bounds. It goes. We're tied up 9-9.
A little miss hit there by Ellwood sets up Riverside with a miss hit, and it actually works.
It did work.
So we're even, 9-all. Garvin serving once again.
Oh, woo! Nice save by Schlafly. Elsie Sturgeon does just get it over. Back up. Now hit, and Miller. It's Lucky. Oh, just a little too tall and did not get it over the net. First time since 1-0, Riverside finds themselves in the lead. Miller, nice save there. Elsie just does get it over. Schlafly to Hicks. To Elsie Sturgeon. Down it goes. That's what we're looking for.
That looked like somebody I know.
So.
Whew. That was shades of the other Sturgeon. My goodness.
Lena Lucarelli checking in for the Wolverines, and number 24 checking in for the Panthers.
That was Cheyenne Smith, and serving will be number 44, once again, Miller. Opportunity here.
Miller. And Hicks, and punches over Lockie. And
there you go.
Nice punch out there. Ball goes out of bounds. Point for the Wolverines, 11-10. Remember, Brad, play to 15. Gotta win by 2. Miller now.
Good stuff.
Yeah, seen some good games here in JV. Precursor of what's to come. Takes it up. Miller. Schlafly. Now back to Miller. She's got to get it over. And she does and stays in bounds. Got to get it over. Oh, into the net it goes. The set got a little too close to the net to work with.
And that'll be timeout Riverside. I think that's the last one of this set.
Is. So.
And Dakota and I can say that this on record. We can go on record. I'm not judging anybody in the past because it's in the past. It's early season. By far, this is the best JV match we've seen. It's great. Good stuff. And I like both benches, especially Riverside. They've been all interactive with what's happening. We like to see that. So,
well,
we've seen that last couple JV games we've covered.
Yeah, it's starting to build.
Getting into it.
It makes you feel like these games, these section matchups, are becoming that much more important.
Well, and think of the two schools you got.
Oh, absolutely.
Riverside, Ellwood City.
I wasn't leaving. I was just letting you talk about that one. Cross a little pond to come over here and take on Ellwood.
Come down the new highway. That's 45 years old. Miller now with the serve. Puts it up, punches it over. Oh, found the weak spot. Nice job there by Riverside.
Good timeout, timing-wise as well.
Yep.
Substitution 22 will be coming in. That's Josie Cummins.
I think that.
No. Yep. It's nobody's at fault here. It's just one official. So when you have one official, she didn't catch it. Good judgment here. So Cummings will come in, and serving will be number 25, Abigail George.
Well, I think she caught it, but she whistled for the change, and the server was thinking that was the whistle to go.
And that is a point for Ellwood City as it goes into the net.
We won't say that's freezing the kicker at all.
Well, but I was just going to say, in any other sport, a timeout means it changes the momentum in volleyball more than anything. Elsie Sturgeon now with the serve, and almost got her hand tied, but they do keep it alive. Up, and that's going to be out of bounds. We got match point, folks. 14, serving 11. Let's take it home, Elsie. Elsie with the serve. Hard serve that time. Puts it up and punches it over. It's still there on the net, and it falls on Riverside's side. That's the match, folks, as Ellwood City JV wins 15-11. Very, very entertaining game here for the nice crowd here at Ellwood City tonight. So we're going to be about, let's see how much time they'll probably give us 20 minutes.
Yep.
Because we're at 7:08 right now.
Yep, 20 minutes are up on the board, so
we'll
7:30.
be back 18 minutes.
Yeah, ballpark there.
Sound good?
Stay with us, folks. Varsity matchup at the bottom of the hour.
Hi, friends, and a very pleasant good evening as we come to you from Ellwood City Lincoln High School Big Gym, as the Ellwood City Wolverines are hosting crosstown rivals, the Riverside Panthers. Great matchup here tonight. Our 11th match of the season. Wolverines are coming in with a record of
6-4.
Oh, I thought you had it on the screen.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
No.
Wait.
Oh, I do. Well, I can put it up there. 6-4, 4-3 in section play.
Okay.
I see that segue. While Riverside is 3-7, 2-5, 2-5 record. Most times doesn't sound the best, but I tell you what, they're only 2 games back. And it's a good section from. It's going to be a good battle to see from basically 4 on down what can happen here in the next couple of weeks.
And we're kind of at the point now where Ellwood has played everybody within the section.
Exactly.
So we're at that halfway point. So it's very telling, of where we stand. Top 4 teams going.
Yep, top 4, unless it's a tie.
That's okay. So, hey, folks, we got the national anthem here coming up. Nice job there by the Star Spangled Banner. And I don't know if you had the headphones could hear, but student section football players
That was
were
awesome.
singing along with it. I
like that.
Yes,
that was
very
something else.
impressive. Love it. So as we get ready for this RivEll Cup, this rivalry between Ellwood City, since 1964, 75?
Oh, it's. I think you're right.
So
64, 65 range. Yep.
But just moments away from the starting lineups here.
Just saying, you read that off way too easy to remember that.
Well, I do remember some things.
All right, you're visiting Riverside Panthers. Starting us off will be number 6, the senior 5'5" setter, Sarah Kalin. Number 7, the senior 5'5" outside hitter, Brooke Dougherty. Next up will be number 18, as the sophomore 5'7" Susie Bishop. Number 5, senior 5'5" Maddie Prestia. Number 13, sophomore 5'6" Elliot Hardy. And then finally, number 14, Delana Fox, the junior 5'6", as well as number 11, sophomore 5'6", Isabella White. The head coach for the Panthers is Marcy Young. The assistant coaches are John Young and Megan Trent.
All right, now for the Ellwood City Lady Wolverines volleyball team, we got a starting lineup that starts with number 3, Emma Figueroa, the junior, standing at 5'8". Number 2, Caitlin Kreitzer, the junior, at 5'7". Next, we got number 30. She's a junior, Chloe Bungar, 5'8". Next, number 21, the Lady Sturgeon at 5'10". And number 44, Genovesa Miller, the junior, at 5'4". Next, we have one of the seniors on the team, number 22, Ellie Kalanis at 5'5". Number 5, another senior, Lena Nacera at 5'6". And rounding out, number 13 is Claire Noble, standing at 6 foot tall. Head coach tonight will be Justin Bennett, with Joliana Kahn, Lexi Yoho, and Mia DeCaria taking the duties as coach tonight, where we don't see Jenna Ricciuti out there. But big matchup here tonight. You had them standings up there, Brad, and when you start worrying about tiebreakers and those type of things, if you're Ellwood City, you got to win the games you should win. Beaver, they're tough. They're
Yes.
number 1, number 2, WPL for a reason.
Yep.
Neshannock, they'll find themselves in the conversation for the top 10. But you don't want to give any games away to them teams beneath you. You know, Ellwood's got to win against Shenango, got to win against Mohawk. That loss to Laurel could come back to bite them
Yep.
as we move forward. Though we got to play all them teams again, and kind of just have to, you know, that's the beauty of it.
And let's be real. Part of it is you want a better seeding when it comes playoff time.
For sure, no doubt about it.
And those games come into factor. And I will say the Blackhawk Ambridge games, that will also factor in with a little bit of seeding. But it all comes down to these next 2.5, 3 weeks. You win your games, you'll get in, get a good seed, and maybe do some damage.
Yes.
Playoffs.
Yes, and it's like most any time, you know, when you go into playoffs, is how are you playing when you get there. But we have 11 more games to go through before we get to that part of the schedule going into playoffs. Thad Sturgeon alongside Brad Windhorst and cameraman Dakota Marshall bringing you the game this evening. And a busy week. I hope you've kept up on our Ellwood City Facebook page, ecwolverines.com.
A little bit.
Another great article.
Everything.
Another great article at the beginning of the week summarizing last Friday's football game against Western Beaver in the W Zone. So, folks, hope you're checking out all of that. We try to keep you apprised of everything going on Ellwood City Sports.
With that little blog post that I usually write up, I will give a shout out to the Twiddell family. They actually wait for me to type it up, post it. They file print it, and I'm not going to give it away because I know Twiddell is here, but they do something with that post possibly for Twiddell later on in the year, which is pretty neat. So we do appreciate them checking that out because I love it. They keep us on our toes each and every week, and I love it. It's great stuff, and we're just here to promote high school
and like you said, Brad,
amateur athletics.
To go along with that, we're waiting for, they do the lineup, so you think you're ready to start these games, and there's usually about a 5 to 7 minute.
There's also one official, too, so she's doing double duty tonight.
I did not realize that.
Yeah.
So one official. If anybody out there wants to be an official, check out WPIAL.com.
And that is now officially, no pun intended, open to 16 through 18-year-olds. They're doing a junior official opportunity in Western PA. If you're 16, 17, 18, you can sign up for classes. You have to go, I forget where it's being located. Other places, some high schools, I know us, the CTC, we have our official there that's hosting it. You can take the test. They'll take a test with you, and guess what? You can make money as a 16-year-old calling middle school and 7th and 8th, 6th graders and 5th graders. So it's worth it.
And the thing is a lot of times, if you're me as a 50-year-old, I want to be an official, guess where I'm starting?
Absolutely.
Middle school, junior, J-high, 6th, 7th, 8th grade, those type of things. So just one official here tonight. Not exactly sure why that is the case, but
we make it work.
That is the case, and we will make it work.
There's only so many fillers that you can do. We'll talk about middle school football yesterday. A tough one for middle school football. They dropped that Laurel team. If you want to watch a really good middle school game or the championship game coming up, I can guarantee you Laurel will be there. They're 4-0 on the season. They beat up Ellwood last night 44-7, and they looked good. That 7 points there was by Jillian Frisk, a 34-yard touchdown run, and the kick there was good by Kara Kreitzer. So that was the 7 points for Ellwood. Golf, we want to do a shout-out for Jordan Keller. Jordan Keller did really good, and he finished first in Tam O'Shanter Invitational. The team finished one stroke behind Meadville for that second-place opportunity there. We'll talk a little bit about girls tennis. They just finished up their season. They beat Beaver Falls 5-0. And cross-country, folks, if you want to watch a really good match, the RivEll Cup does not end this week. Next Monday, Ellwood and Riverside. That's it. Cross country.
And that's
big
a
meet.
big section match.
Huge.
Here we go. Riverside, we got game on, and first serve into the net. Wolverines find themselves up 1-0. Delaney Sturgeon checking out as Genovesa Miller checking in. And I think the girls really know what they got to do to communicate with this official, because she's going to be doing double duty, watching the check-ins and on the rotation. Lena Nacera, the senior, with the serve. Puts it up. And going to be hit there. Nice set there by Genovesa Miller over to Caitlin Kreitzer. Oh, Ellie Kalanis just mistimed her jump on that one. Ball goes back to Riverside with a score 1-1. Now serving is number 7, Brooke Doherty. She's a senior. Genovesa Miller to Lena Nacera. Kicks it up there for Claire Noble and kicks it back. A nice save there for the Riverside counterpart. Nice dig by Lena. Over to Ellie. Got to get it over. This Miller, she wisely, the junior, gets it over the net. Gets it up close to the wall. Going to set up there. Up it goes. And a big-time block by Claire Noble. Count it. 2-1. The senior, Claire Noble, showing her size and speed there as Figueroa checks out and junior Chloe Bungar checks in. The senior, Kalanis, dig, puts it up, deep set, and a nice save by Miller, giving her it all. Nice, another block by Bungar, up into the rafters. It misses the rafters, sets it up, gets it over. Lena Nacera back to Claire Noble, count it! Claire Noble makes the score 3-1.
Good start by Ellwood City. They've been on the offense so far tonight.
Yes, they
The
have.
spikes to the digs, it's been really
Little
good so
defense
far.
too there, the blocker too.
Absolutely, yeah. Give credit to that ball.
And out of bounds it goes.
I'll just keep my mouth shut.
Great
time
crowd
I
here
talk.
for both sides.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Dakota. Good
Got a
call.
nice crowd here.
Big
Good
crowd.
student section down there.
Now serving will be number 18, and that's Susie Bishop for Riverside.
And into the net it goes. Boy, not the start you want for Riverside. You got
No.
2 serves, and both go into the net. Now, Delaney Sturgeon checks in for Genovesa Miller.
Made that good dig right off the bat. 3rd point in.
Claire Noble, and that's out of bounds. Wow.
Serving just a little.
No!
She said
wow.
just in.
She said it was in.
Okay. So officially 5-2.
So, Claire, don't, that's pretty close to the line, Claire. Let's
It
not
was
do that
close.
again.
Yeah, let's beak it a
This
little bit
time,
this way.
gets it. Serve, puts it up. Oh, just gets over the outstretched arms of Bungar and Kreitzer. Point for Riverside. Number 5 serving now. Prestia. We'll see her in the basketball court. Off the wall, great play by Nacera. Kreitzer. Delaney just punches it over. Puts it up and, nice serve there. And Kreitzer just dumps it over the net. Going to have a nice set here, and up it goes. Noble. Nacera over to Delaney Sturgeon. And gets it into the back row, stays in bounds. Another one. Calandis, a nice volley going on here. Nacera up to Delaney Sturgeon, and she whiffed on it. Dirk on it. For those
Explain yourself.
Those new to the broadcast, that is I Am 21's father, Delaney Sturgeon. Her biggest fan, and yet her biggest critic. So Kreitzer over to Nacera, up to Bungar, and down it goes. Count it. Nice hit there and strike by Bungar. Not much Riverside could do with that one. 6 serving 4. Now, Kira Rosansky, the senior, checking in for fellow senior Lena Nacera. Now, Kreitzer serving. Caitlin Kreitzer. Nice serve. Gets it in the back row. Up it goes. Nice set. And that is out of bounds. Ellie Calandis ducks out of the way. Playing smart. Sometimes it's better to play smart than to play good, and that time she was smart about it. Got a point for the Wolverines. 7 serving 4 is Kreitzer. Just skims the top of that net, puts it up. Nice dig by Noble. That time, everybody. Ellwood City got caught.
Yeah, they got caught looking.
There was nobody in the back half of the court.
So that'll be a point for Riverside. It's now 7-5, 2-point lead for Ellwood. And serving is going to be number 13. That's Elliot Hardy, 10th grader for Riverside.
That Calantis up to Kreitzer, over to Rosansky. She gets it over, finds the weak spot. The beast.
What do we say?
Rosansky.
5 foot what?
5'5" beast. Kira Rosansky. And that was placement. That was
Good
again,
placement,
playing
yes.
smart.
Yep.
So now Chloe Bungar.
Figueroa did check in for the Wolverines.
High serve that time. It's up.
A little bit of a scramble.
Picks it up. Kreitzer. Over to Delaney. Gets it back to Kreitzer, and she gets it over the net. Gets it over deep, though. I like that. Puts it up. Noble to Kreitzer. To Delaney. Oh, into the net. I think she had the set she wanted.
Yep, it's a good setup, just mistime it. Yep, exactly. Serving now for Riverside will be number 14. That's Delana Fox, a junior, 5'6" for Riverside.
Noble with the set. Nice punch over there. What a save by Kreitzer. She looked to the official like, was I over the net? But she was not.
Don't look. Don't look.
So Genovesa Miller checking in now for Delaney Sturgeon.
I would never want to make contact to see if that's a score.
Yeah. Well, I think she. So now the junior Genovesa Miller serving 9-6. High arching serve. I like how they're getting these balls deep. Puts it up. Calantis to Kreitzer to Figueroa, and nice save there off the wall. Puts it over, and Calantis, a good dig. Up to Noble, punches it. Into the net.
Yep.
Into the net, and that was a heads-up pay there by Claire Noble. Sometimes he works so hard to try to get to that kill, and it wasn't there, so she just dumped it over the net. 10 serving 6. Miller. Hits it up. And a nice block. Figueroa and Noble were there. They're going to do it again. And into the net again. No, double hit. So, right now, the Wolverines are playing well, but about 5 of their points have been double hits and serves into the net. So, you'll take them however you can get them. Punching it over. And that time she found the weak spot.
Good strike there by Brooke Dougherty. Right down in the pocket. So that'll be a point for the Panthers. She's got to crawl back a little bit in this one. It's now 11-7. Serving is number 6, Sarah Kalin, senior. One of a decent amount of seniors on this team.
Hit there by Rosansky and a little too close into the net.
And senior leadership comes through there for 6, Kalin. I'll make the score now 11-8. Nice run up from here. Jump serve. Line drive. Good serve.
And a good serve.
Down the line.
Call it an ace.
Good stuff. Wolverine defense. It's probably the first time we haven't seen them at least touch the ball.
Right.
They got to get going here.
This ball got a spin on it as it comes. Watch it, Brad. She's darn near close to that line.
Oh, you're right.
A nice save by Figueroa into the net. Calantis got to get it over, girls. And Kreitzer wisely gets it over. Up. And that is going to be out of bounds. Point for the Wolverines. I like them. 2 3-point leads, but 4-5 is even better. So now Lena Nacera checking in for Rosansky. Lena coming in to do some serving. Does a nice job serving the ball. This is senior. The lefty puts it up. A bit of a scramble there on the Riverside side. Going to be a free play now for the Wolverines. Miller to Nacera. Up to Noble. A nice, and they're going to say...
I'm going to say net violation there, or technically 4. That's right, didn't clear over. So it didn't go over, so that would have been technically 4 hits.
That's what, and that was the right call.
Yep.
10 serving 12. Deep serve. Nacera puts it up this time for Kreitzer, and she gets it over the net. Dumps it up, and Calantis right where she needs to be. Figueroa catches him off guard.
They already awarded the point.
Yeah.
They're still playing.
I think they're saying a double hit.
Double hit, yep. So that'll be a point for the Wolverines as Bungar will check in for Figueroa. Figueroa made that play right at the front line.
She did. Yep.
Good play. So serving now will be Calantis. Jump serve.
Deep serve.
Back row set up for Riverside here. Opportunity.
Claire Noble. Delana Nacera back to Noble, and she punches it over, and said it was out of bounds.
Yep, it was close.
It was close. So Wolverines cannot really pull away. There's Calantis to Nacera, up to Bungard, punches it up high. Kick it up, back. And a nice block there as Kreitzer and Bungar went in there, but the ball falls down on their side. 12-13. Miller now checking in.
Serving once again will be Susie Bishop. As Riverside's crawled back. They're just down by 1.
Just tips off the top of the net. What a serve.
And just like
it's
that.
It's hard to get that. We're all tied up, 13-13. A little deeper serve this time. Kilianis to Nacera. Up to Kreitzer and comes down her side of the net. I think you're about ready for a timeout here. 14, serving 13. Riverside gets their first lead of the night.
Those mistakes by Riverside have been corrected so far now.
Yes, they have. Good point. Serve. Kilianis.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep. That ball's got a spin on it, too. It tipped off of her. Now up by 2. That ball goes out. Wisely played there by Claire Noble, letting it go out of bounds. That was huge. That ball got that spin on it. And I think the Wolverines just did not really know what to do with it. Now, Delaney Sturgeon checking in for Genovesa Miller. That's Claire Noble now with the serve. Punches it. Puts it up. Just misses the rafters. And into the net it goes. Point for Ellwood City. We're tied up once again. 15 all. Noble now, the senior. One of the WPIAL players to watch last week. And a nice serve there. It's up close to the net. Oh, and it falls to where nobody can get to it. As Lena made a valiant effort, as well did Claire Noble. 16 to serving 15 in favor of the Riverside Panthers. And that is inbounds. Yep, there's your timeout.
Yep. All right, so we'll take a timeout with them. Riverside starting to put up some points. They're up 17-15 here in Big Jim.
Welcome back, folks. Riverside leading this first set 17-15. They're serving now after the Ellwood City timeout. Delaney makes a nice save there. Gets it back for Claire Noble. So, and that is, wow. They're finding the holes. I don't know
yes, they are.
If that back row's not.
I think
they're finding the holes too easy.
I think we're getting caught watching the ball and shifting too far out of place.
Yes. 18 serving 15. Just gets over the net. And a nice dig there by Kreitzer. Puts it up and over. And Nacera to Kreitzer. Kilianis gets it over. Puts it up. Kreitzer now makes a dig. Now, got to get it over. And Chloe Bungart does. Wisely gets it over. All momentum to Riverside right now.
Yeah, they're going to say carry or double hit
carry.
Here. Yep.
So, take it however you can get it.
We said it, Thad, in that JV game, right around 18 to 20 points. This is like crucial time. This is crunch time.
Yes, it is. We need some points here if you're Ellwood City, as Kira Rosansky checks in for Nacera. Now Kreitzer. It's a nice deep serve. Puts it up there. Riverside. It is going to be out. Wisely played by the back row of Ellwood City. It had been hard not to jump in front of that ball, and they did not. Kreitzer now for her second serve. Just a little softer serve that time. Puts it up, and that ball is hit by Calantis. Kreitzer over to Noble, gets it over the net. Puts it up. And tipped there at the wall. Rosansky gets it over the net. Nice volley going on here for both teams. And then nice dig by Calandis. But, man, they're just, that back row is too wide open.
Yeah, and I tell you what, they've been finding, it's right around the 3-point, I know it's going to look weird, but the 3-point line on the court, the blue line in that bottom left corner has been attacked nonstop. Serving is Hardy.
Oh, nice play there by Kreitzer to keep it in. Hits the
still in play.
Yep, they got it. Nice
off
play
the
there.
rafters.
Kreitzer there too. Rosansky goes into the net.
Big points here now. Back to back points, and all of a sudden that 19-17 turned into 20. Hardy with the serve.
Rosansky now to Kreitzer. Up to Noble, and she just dumps it over.
I think they're going to say double hit again.
Double hit. So, a point for the Wolverines. 18-20. Figueroa checking in now. Bungar with the serve, puts it up, and gets it close to the net. They're crowding up too close to the line again. He almost got caught that time. Figueroa, and is out of bounds.
Yep. I remember one official.
Yep.
They made the right call, though. Considered our judge down here. She said out of bounds. Serve again for Riverside.
Calantis to Kreitzer.
I think somebody took your word.
Yep, and that goes into the net. So,
I think somebody was listening to you. Hit it at somebody.
19-21. So, check it out is Delaney Sturgeon and Genovesa Miller coming back in. Now, Miller, pretty good server for Ellwood City. It's up over. It's going to be up there. Claire, down it goes. Nice dig.
Yep, good dig there by
Got to get it
Kayla.
over, and Kreitzer caught her off guard. Ball goes out of bounds.
And they just, Coach Bennett just said, Rosansky, put your foot on that line.
Yes.
And she comes a little bit closer to this left side.
And get it over, and
my.
Heads up, tic-tac-toe it goes.
Yep, Miller and Kreitzer.
Oh, nice block there by Noble.
Still in play. Okay.
Good play there by the Wolverines on a heads-up kind of deal.
Let's see if that momentum and that maybe that motivates the Wolverines. They kind of look like they're just complacent right now.
Yeah. They're not firing like they were the first 5 points they scored. So, Lane and Sarah check back in. They're down by 2. Sarah, the lefty, deep serve, puts it up. Gonna have a set here, and Calantis, where she needed to be that time. Sarah wants to get to Claire Noble. Down it goes, and she's gonna do it again. Down it goes. Oh, unfortunately, out of bounds. Point for Riverside.
That'll make the score now 23-20. Again, play to 25, win by 2. Serving is number 7, Brooke Doherty, a good server that we've seen so far.
She goes deep. There's Sarah, gets it back to Noble. Down it goes that time. She got all that and a little bit more. 21-23. Man, the next point is crucial.
Huge. Absolutely
huge.
So,
as L.A. Calantis, Chloe Bungar checks in. You got some bigs in the front line now for the Wolverines. It's Bungar and Noble. Calantis, high jump serve. It goes way deep. Puts it up. Tries to catch her off guard. Nasera now up to Bungar. Wisely just gets it over. Didn't have much to work with there. Dumps. There, Noble, Nasera to Kreitzer, puts it over, down the line. Nice play there by number 13. Now, Nasera back over to Kreitzer, and this time she pushes it over a little bit deeper this time. Tries to spike into the net, it goes. Big point there for the Wolverines now. 22 serving 23. Got to win by 2. Wolverines need this point as the senior Ellie Calantis. It's a serve. Goes a little sideways, back the other way. And it's going to go into the net and falls. We have a tie game, Brad. It's 23-23.
We kind of saw this in the JV game, and it's going to be a timeout.
Yep,
Riverside.
and a timeout for Riverside.
So 23-all. We saw this in the JV game where Riverside had a lead, and then all of a sudden Ellwood fought back, and it kept going back and forth, point for point. I tell you what, I just have this weird feeling this may not end 25
well,
points.
It's in this whole first set, the biggest lead by anybody's not been more than by 3.
Yeah.
It's been
fairly close.
Maybe early on we had 4.
Yeah, early on we did have 4, but
yep.
Give credit to both teams with good rallies, and that point there alone, it was a good rally.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we'll see what the timeout does here for Riverside. Game reset, 23-all. Both teams with 1 timeout remaining in the set. Serving will be number 22, Calantis. And it is 23-all.
So, as we said, just 1 official here tonight, Calantis. Puts it, that one goes deep, under deep, has to set it up, and punches it over, Calantis. She had to hustle. Nacera over to Clone Noble. Gets it over the net.
I'd say maybe a carry.
Yep, a carry. A carry. And that just was a reactionary thing going on there. So, set point for Riverside.
And serving is number 18, Susie Bishop.
Calantis and falls out
Big
of bounds.
serve by Bishop. Woo!
So first set goes to Riverside, 25-23.
All right, folks, so Riverside up 1-0 in the set. We'll take a little bit of a break here. We'll bring you second set action here from Lincoln High School Big Gym. Riverside 1, Ellwood 0.
Welcome back, folks. Set 2 forthcoming as Riverside took the first one, 25-23. Lena Nacera serving, and out of bounds it goes. Not the way you want to start.
So Riverside up 1-0 now in this set. Serving is number 6, Sarah Kalin.
Hit there by
Good serve.
Kalanis, goes into the rafters. Nacera gets it. Kreitzer wisely just gets it over. Free play now for Riverside. They put it up for the, it's blocked there and comes back over the net. Going to be 2 serving 0.
So once again, Kalin with the serve. Good serve, back row.
And it's going to be out of
Still too
bounds.
far.
Best defense we've had. So now 1 serving 2 as Kalanis checks in. So so Kalanis serving. Deep serve. It's a pretty good setter there. And it's going to be out of bounds. Point for Ellwood City.
I think for Ellwood here, I know it's like cliche, but I think they need to get a lead early and
Yes.
flip the momentum here.
Kalanis. There's a serve. And nice dig there. And up it goes against the wall and goes down. 3 serving 2. Kalanis now serving. And that lollipop up in the air serve and puts it up, and Kalanis. Noble just kind of flips it back over. Puts it up, and Miller to Nacera. Now Kalanis knows she's got to get it over, and
Fortunately, down below the net there. Just a misjudgment
I
there
think
on the
sometimes
jump.
when you get in that situation, you're that deep, just pop it over.
Yep.
Give them the free play.
Riverside serving 3-all.
And that is out of bounds.
Okay.
So point for Ellwood City.
A trend that we saw in that first set there, Thad. Riverside not serving early, strong.
But they
making
got
mistakes.
Better.
They did
got
get better.
as the rotation went around.
Let's see what
Keep
happens
that
this
in
time.
mind. Now Claire Noble. Wolverines with a 1-point lead, 4 serving 3. And that's what you call an ace. Found the hole there. And I'll give credit, number 7, Brooke Doherty does a pretty good job in that center row setting the senior. Now, Noble. Try.
Ooh,
That's
just
in
missed.
on the line.
Okay.
She's skirting that line. Plenty. Doubled up as the Wolverines, 6-3, their largest lead in this set. Now Claire Noble puts it up. This time tries a little bit more in the center. Puts it up, going to be tipped over, and Kreitzer's there. Nacera up to Figuerell, and she gets it over the net. Puts it up and tried to block. Kreitzer to Nacera, alertly gets it. Claire, that time, just puts it over. That's what you got to do in that situation. Now, nice dig by Figuerell. Noble puts it up for Kalanis, and she gets it over. Nice volley going here. Back and forth. Here's going to be a set, and right to Kreitzer. She gets it. Nacera, she pushed it over. Oh, that would have been out of bounds, I think, but it got caught up in the action was Riverside, and they touched it. I'm not blaming the young lady because anybody would have tried.
A rally like that, it's just back and forth. It becomes second-hand motion.
7-3, Claire Noble serving. Deep serve, too deep. Out of bounds it goes.
So coming in is number 14 on the sub is Delana Fox. Serving will be, once again, Susie Bishop. She's the one serving that got that last point, first set.
So this time, Noble up to Figuerell. Just gets it over, comes down the line. Nice hustle here by Riverside. Puts it up. Noble once again. Nacera gets it up. Figuerell. And she gets it with the kill. Bounced it off the net, but it impeded the way it was moving, and Riverside really had no chance to get to that ball. Now 8 serving 4. As Rosansky checks in for Lena Nacera. Kreitzer with the serve. It's it right there in that center part. It's up, and he gets it over. Noble, she's doing a really good job on setting tonight. Figueroa puts it back in her face. Up it goes. The Beast puts it up over. Gonna dump it behind. This Noble where she needs to be. Bungar puts it back. She just hit that a little bit deeper. And that ball, Kalanis was there. Another great volley. Figueroa puts it up. Nice save by Riverside. Free play now for the Wolverines as Kalanis gets it to Kreitzer. To Bungar, touches it down. Save, dig there by number 11 to Libero. There's Noble now. It's going to be Kalanis gets it over, and she does as Kreitzer back over. Figueroa off her fingertips. What a volley by both teams there.
And that by
bodies
far,
flying all over the place.
That was the best rally we've seen all year. Wow.
Yep, it was. It really was.
Big point for Riverside.
That time, Kalanis to Kreitzer to Bungar, and she just taps it over. Puts it back up. It is Kalanis now to Kreitzer to Figueroa off the wall. Nice dig by Riverside. Punches it over. Kalanis gets the dig. Kreitzer up to Rosansky. Gets it over the net. Seeing some great volleys here. Nobody wants to put it away. That time, and Kreitzer did all she could. And that was just smart play there by Riverside to dump it over. They're back only down by 2. 6 serving 8. Kalantis to Kreitzer to Bungar off the net. Going to be 4 hits.
That's going to be 4 hits, yep. And just like that, Riverside crawling back in once again. And those service errors are completely
momentum
flipped.
Builders.
Yep.
Momentum changers. Just got it over the net. Kreitzer up to Bungar. That time she punches it way too deep.
Tie ball game, 8-8. It's like a reset here at 8 points. Good serving so far by number 5, Maddie Prestia.
Kalantis to Kreitzer. To Bungar that time. Nice shot at the wall. Kalantis got to get it over. Is Noble, and into the net it goes. Wow.
And just
Wheels.
like that,
Wheels
Riverside.
keep falling off here for the Wolverines.
Yep.
They get about halfway through this. Prestia to Kalanis. Kreitzer puts it up. Gets it over the net. Going to be a free play for the Wolverines. Now, Noble just sadly goes out of bounds. 10 serving 8. You got to call a timeout here.
Yep, there's that timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. Riverside cruising in this second set, 10-8 now.
Welcome back, folks. Riverside on about a 5-0 run here. Make it 6. Good grief. Coming out of a timeout, you let that happen.
Serving once again is Prestia. She's made some really good serves
Yes, she
in the
has.
second set.
Rosansky just gets it over. That time, Ellwood City needed that to happen.
And it wasn't something that they won. It's an error by Riverside. But we'll take it. Like you said, Thad, they need something, some kind of life.
Some kind of motivation here.
Because this crowd,
We're
it's
on
Ellwood.
about a 5-0 run.
Yep, the crowd
Bungar,
is coming through.
deep serve. Puts it up. Sets it up, and that is going to be out of bounds.
Are they going to say maybe it hit the wall at all? Okay, no. Okay.
I thought actually
It was close.
Delaney might have nicked it,
Yeah.
but
It's the only thing I could think of there.
Wolverines down by 1. It feels like it should be more than that. Bungar this time goes deep, and it's going to be too deep. It's going to be a point for Ellwood City. I think they caught number 7, Doherty, kind of in no man's land. Do you let it go, or do you play it?
Especially that deep in the back row. That makes it even that harder.
Right. Bungar now, all tied up, 11-11. Puts it up. Go for that. And up, and nice dig there by Chloe. Puts it up for Rosansky. She gets it over the net. Got to get it over to Riverside, and they do. Wolverines once again crowding up a little bit. Delaney Sturgeon dumps it over. Found the and a good play by Riverside. Figuerell to Kreitzer. She just dumps it over. Tried to catch him off guard. Riverside was ready. There's a hit. Oh, as both players go for it.
So point will go to Riverside, and they take the lead back once again. Serving now is number 13. That's Elliot Hardy. Another good server for Riverside.
And that's out of bounds.
And I jinxed it.
No, but I mean, if you're Ellwood City, that girl, she gets about 3-4 points every serve, it seems like. So all tied up 12-12. Something I want to keep in mind on that last, next to last play. Claire Noble and Chloe Bungar kind of, it's not heads, but Claire, I just think, got a little bit in the watery eyes going on here as Genovesa Miller kind of dumps it over, puts it up, and that time dumps it over. And and that's just, I'm telling you what, Riverside that time saw the 2 bigs for Ellwood City going up for the block and dump it over. They, almost like they shouldn't even go for the block sometimes. Miller, the Kreitzer, the Delaney Sturgeon off the top of the wall. Puts it up. And they're going to say a carry.
Yeah, they're going to say
double
touch,
hit,
technically.
double hit.
Yep. So, again, Riverside just making some mistakes here. It's keeping Ellwood close.
Yeah, Riverside.
If you're Ellwood,
maybe
you're just
I'm
like
wrong. You're glad
breathing.
You're glad you're tied 13-all.
Yep.
So, Lena Sarah comes back in to serve. Into the net.
Yep. Back and forth points now. We've traded about 5 or 6 straight points both ways. Back in front is Riverside. Serving will be number 6, Sarah Kalin. Last time she served, she had a good run as well.
This time, Miller gets it to Nacera, up to Noble, and count it! That's what you want to see from your senior leadership.
Maybe that'll give some confidence back into that front line with Noble, Kreitzer, as well as Sturgeon.
Yep, Sturgeon's stepping out as Chloe Bungar steps in. Kalanis with the serve. Lolly popped it up there. Up it goes. Kreitzer, wisely. That could have been disastrous. Kreitzer that time tried going with the kill. But it's Calantis. Puts it up there for, yes! Claire Noble, bang! That's what we needed, back-to-back big points for Claire Noble. Wolverines now with the lead, 15-14.
And I tell you what, that was almost the second time in the same location on this right side. Give credit to Kreitzer setting it up.
Yes, Galantis this time. A little shorter, puts it up. It gets punched over. And it's, misdirection there. Didn't work for the Wolverines. We're tied up again, and I tell you what, if you're Ellwood City, you do not want to go down 2-0.
Exactly.
Because then you got to win them all. So Kreitzer checks out. Elsie Sturgeon checks in. First time we've seen Elsie in the varsity matchup here tonight. Miller and Nacera. Noble just punches it, gets it over top. Tried to sneak it over there. Deep there, Nacera. They're playing better deeper are the Wolverines. Now Noble punches it over. And nice save there. Rosansky trying to get her down. And it's going to go. Nice play there. Not Rosansky. Bungar was in there. So now, number 25, Maddie Long, the senior, is going to check in for Claire Noble.
Back-to-back subs, and Figueroa will be coming in as well for Miller. So
yes.
It looks like we're pulling out a little bit of all the tricks in the cards here, because substitutions left and right. The serving now will be Maddie Long, number 25. First time she served tonight.
And a nice, deep, hard serve. It's over toward the score table. It's going to get punched over. Calantis to Nacera to Figuerell. Gets it over Riverside side. Punches it over, and that's on.
That's in.
That was in.
Ooh.
That was.
Yep, that's what I saw as well. Official overrid the judgment there and said it was in.
And that was, from my vantage point, was the right call.
Yep.
16-16.
Serving now is number 18, Susie Bishop again. See what she can do.
Deep serve. Maddie Long gets it to Nacera. Punches it back over. Elsie Sturgeon wisely just punches it over. Puts it up. Oh, Bungard, they're going to save it, and they do. Deep set, Maddie Long to Nacera to Bunger. And a nice placement there to get the job done. Boy, every point is just so valuable for either team right now. Back and forth. Now, Rosansky comes in for Nacera. And Caitlin Kreitzer, who had that brief breather, is checking in for Elsie Sturgeon. Now, Caitlin going to do some serving. She's been pretty good tonight. Puts it up. Kreitzer to Rosansky. Over to Figuerell, just wisely gets it over. She put it deep though. Up with the ball, gonna punch it over, and a block. And the ball falls on the side of Ellwood City. Point for Riverside.
So now serving's Maddie Prestian. We saw she went on a 7-point run last time I checked.
That time,
there you go.
Ace.
Give credit where it's due. Presti once again serving the senior 5'5" setter.
Calantis. The Kreitzer, they got it.
Back-to-back points for Presti and the Riverside Panthers. And now they've got a 2-point lead, and it's crunch time. We're right around that mark.
Yes, it is. Maddie Long gets it to Kreitzer, to Bunger. Down it goes. That's what you want to see. Gets her in the face. So they got to keep it going. Do the Wolverines. Now, Delaney Sturgeon checking in for Calantis as Chloe Bungar will be serving down by 1. Just gets it over the net. Kind of hold your breath on that one. Puts it up. Nice dig by Rosansky. Delaney Sturgeon. Oh, come on!
So it goes into the net there. That'll be a point for Riverside. It's 20-18, and it just seems like Ellwood is just, it's not
Quite honestly,
focused.
they're trying to do too much. Not focused, trying to make something out of nothing.
On the flip side, leading on the serves, number 13, Elliott Hardy now. Line drive.
Punches it over. Thank you. Kreitzer. When the other stuff's not working, then you go do that.
Yep.
Double switch here now. As Maddie Long comes out, Claire Noble comes back in, and we'll see Genovesa Miller come in for Figuerell. Wolverines down by 1. Miller. Serves pretty deep. Puts it up there. Punches it over. Calantis now. To Kreitzer. Over to Claire Noble. Oh, and a nice, hit it at somebody. Oh, the barrel did not get hit.
That was close.
It was close.
We're getting there. But you know what? I'll take the point instead.
I will take the point. We can get pizza anytime.
Absolutely.
So now, Miller punches it up there. Blocked! Oh no, out of bounds. Had the right idea.
Yep, good wall by
Sturgeon.
Ellwood, just out of bounds. And back to Riverside. Serving will be Delana Fox. junior for Riverside.
And that, a nice dig. Claire Noble keeps it in. Now Miller wisely just gets it over. Wolverines gets back set defensively, puts it up, and that is out of bounds. We're tied up, 21-21. Police Chief Mike McBride with the ball now. Rosansky checks out as Nasera checks in.
There we go. Yep, and a rotation there.
Yep, that would have been a point.
That would have, if that would have been a serve, that would have been a point for Riverside.
So Nasera now. Nasera puts it up. Let's go for a block, and nice dig there by Elsie Sturgeon, who checked in. Delaney Sturgeon punches it over, puts it back up. That's going to be deep to Kalanis. Nasera just pushes it over wisely. I like that play. Up it goes, and as Miller reached out the hand, and it goes off her hand.
Yep, she was playing that line, and I think it would have dropped, so just unfortunate there, but a good strike by Riverside. Yep.
Give credit for the strike.
Serving
22,
now.
serving 21.
Sarah Klein, or Kaylin, sorry.
Kicks it up there. Oh, yeah! Count it! Claire Noble says, I've had enough of this. Strikes it down for the kill.
They better check that side of the court. There may be a divot by the end of this one.
Yes, there might be. So, all tied up, 22-22. Ellie Kalanis, the senior, she's number 22.
How about
Deuces are wild as Kalanis gets it down there. Gets it in there. Guys putting it up. Oh, Elsie got it, but you got
a double hit. Yep.
Double hit. So 23 serving 22. Down. Riverside with a 1-set lead, trying to put it away to take a 2-set lead. Miller. And Nasera to Noble. Count it, she's on fire. You've got to keep the ball. Let her keep setting that ball.
I was going to say, got to find somehow to get it to Noble.
You tell these, I try to tell these girls all the time, you got a hot hand, you got a feed. I don't care if you're playing football, basketball, ice capades, whatever.
Got to get hangry.
Noble now. Oh, in the net it goes. Set point now for Riverside. Big defensive stand here now for the Wolverines.
She finished it in the first set. Number 18, Susie Bishop serving.
That's out of bounds. We're tied up 24-24.
Got to win by 2, so we play on.
We will play on. Now Rosansky's going to check in for Lena Nasera, and Elsie Sturgis coming out for Caitlin Kreitzer to serve it. And Caitlin bring us home. There's the serve. Puts it up. Bounces off the rafters a little bit. Gets it. It's deep, but Kalanis is there. Bungar up to figure out. She just does get it over. Puts it up. Dumps it over. Guitar doubles where she needs to be. Kreitzer back over to figure out. She dumps it, and it's going to go. They kept alive. Oh, Kreitzer now gets to figure out, and she tips it over. Up again. Nice volley here. Understand the importance. Nice dig by Kalanis. Kreitzer. It's over the net. Another time for Riverside. It's blocked.
Oh, my.
My. She tipped it.
Yes,
did
she did.
Tip it? Yes, that's a point for Ellwood City.
Oh, boy.
She went after it. Set point now for the Wolverines.
Whew.
Riverside maybe not liking that call.
Yep.
Timeout for Riverside as we're sitting here at set point for the Wolverines.
Man, that was that's a big call, and it's a tough call to make. It's one official. You'd like to have two angles on that, but from the look of it, I'm not really sure what happened too much in front of the net there. Bungar hit her, and she made the play off the net. And I think, from the looks of it, I thought it was clean, but it was very close to a double hit. They do get it over. So we'll see what happens as the crowd is getting into it. The student section
we got a little student section back and forth.
Yeah.
We got parents involved in the student section.
We got parents, you're right.
Should I go down there and fire him up in between sets?
Oh, what a good rivalry. Something's
So,
brewing.
set point here for Caitlin Kreitzer serving. Here comes the serve. Deep serve. Kicks it up. Trying to go up over. Nice. Oh, no. Claire give it her all, but it's a little short. All tied up, 25-25 in this second set.
Maddie Presley serving once again. She had that
She knows how to
7-point
do it.
run. Yep. This is going to be big.
Galanis to Kreitzer. It falls to the ground. That's a point. Chloe Bungar with a huge.
Yep. Bungar did get it up and over, and it's going to
Yes,
be
she
technically a
did.
carry on Riverside.
So now we got set point. Chloe Bungar, Delaney Sturgeon checking in.
So serving will be Bungar, 26-25, 1 point to win it.
Puts it up. And for the block, and it's tipped at the wall. Kreitzer kicks it over. Noble just wisely, doesn't do too much with it. Now it's work with. Puts it up. Kreitzer with it. To Figueroa. To Sturgeon. Oh, dang it! Did it tip? It's. Yes!
Oh, they're gonna say
Yes! They said it tipped! Wow! Woo! Wow. Second set goes 26-24. It don't matter what anybody in the stands thinks. It's what the official thinks. That's too close for comfort. We're all tied up in sets 1-1. Was that 26-24?
27-25.
27-25. So.
All right. Well, Thad, we're going to take a break because we need
Yes,
one.
please. We need
One
to.
set all here from Lincoln High School Big Gym. We'll bring you third set action here next.
Welcome back, folks. We're all tied up here, one set apiece. Riverside taking the first one, 25-23, 27-25, and we're off to the races as Riverside serves the ball out of bounds.
I think if you're Ellwood City there, Thad, you're just thanking your lucky stars to be this one even 1-all.
Nacera. Out of bounds it goes.
Rotation there coming in is number 4. The first time we've seen her tonight, and that's Christina Valencia. Once that sub happens, there we go. And she will be serving. Christina is sophomore, 5'3" setter for the Panthers.
Here's the serve. Hit there by Miller. Picked up by Nacera. Oh, and back into the wall. Delaney Sturgeon gets it over. What a play there.
Nice
It's on the,
play
yes.
by Lena.
Wow, Lena Nacera. That's what we need to see. Delaney pulled it off the net. She's going to check out, and Scully Bungar checks in.
And as well as Doherty coming back in for Riverside. Oh, man, this is building up here, Thad, for a great finish.
Yes, it is. We know we got 2 more sets to go.
I know. That's definitely in the back of my mind.
High volley pop serve. Puts it up this time. Oh, and a nice valiant effort by Noble to go down for it. I just think the Wolverines are finding themselves out of position here a little too many times tonight.
Yep.
Letting Riverside be in these games. Galantis. Nacera puts it up. Noble puts her down. That's a kill. She's got about 8 or 10 of them on the night so far. Now she's going to go in and serve. Wolverines with the lead, 3-2. I think we saw 1 4-point, 5-point lead, 5-point lead here so far tonight in our first 2 sets. Now Noble gets it over. Puts it up. And it's going to be stopped there by Kalanis. Nacera up to Figueroa, and she gets it off. Going to be punched over, and that's out of bounds. Ball's going to go, point's going to go to Ellwood City. A lot of activity there right in front of the official. And as we said, folks, before, just one official here tonight. Not sure the reason why, but that's where we're dealing with. Noble now. And that ball that's an ace. I think that was treading the line, maybe out of bounds too.
Yeah, it was going to be close once again. That's a judgment call. It'll be an error against Riverside, but I don't blame her. Don't blame her because that's real close.
Yep. Now Noble once again. Puts it deep serve. Puts it up. Punches it over. There's Noble where she needed to be. Nacera puts it up for Figueroa. She gets it over the net. Once again, here they go. Up it goes, and that is going to be out of bounds. Point goes to Ellwood City. Just like that, they're up 6-2, but it's volleyball. It can turn on a dime. Noble now. That ball just kind of died that time as it got over the net. Still pretty deep. Gets it over, and that is out of bounds. That's about 3 out of bounds hits now in a row for Riverside, and they're going to need a timeout, and yes, they do. So, on that timeout, Wolverines find themselves leading this second set, 7-2. Don't forget, folks, tomorrow night, big game, section game. We're probably going to go on the air about 6:30, and we will have the band performance.
We'll have a video about Helling Stadium, because there's some history there involving it technically it's, what is it, October 14th?
Yeah, I believe it's the 14th.
But next week is homecoming, so we don't want to take up as much time next week because of homecoming. So we're going to show a video about Helling Stadium, a little bit of history there, and a preview of tomorrow night's game. And we'll have a little pregame, too, because we're going to be looking up some numbers there for EPM for Ellwood and Jay Rona. Some big, big numbers, folks. Don't want to miss it. You gotta be here to believe it.
So, after the timeout taken by Riverside, they will have 1 remaining. The Wolverines have both of theirs. Clara Noble serving. She's on about a 4-0 run here. This time puts it up there. Gonna try and block there at the wall. Nice job there by Figueroa and Bungar. The juniors made a wall. Ball could not get through.
Student section.
Student section making some noise. It's like a basketball game. Up to, hit the rafter. That's a point for the Wolverines. Now 9-2. even after a timeout. I mean, timeouts usually stall things out pretty good. We got 2 points since that timeout. Can we make it 3? Now punches it over. Calantis to Nacera to Figueroa. Down it goes. Nope, they kept it alive. Nice play in there. Claire Noble. Once again in Nacera. Figueroa just wisely punches it over. Free play for the Riverside. And they're going to say double hit.
Yep.
Now 10 serving 2. This is the run that we've been kind of looking for if you're an Ellwood City fan all night. First team to get one of these. About a 7-0 run. Make it 8-0 for Ellwood City.
And if I'm Ellwood City, the moment that point scored, I'm going right to the line. Let's go.
Oh, exactly.
Go fast.
Exactly.
Don't give Riverside any chance here.
Just, pounces over the net. That's an ace. Claire, I like to shake the head and smile.
Rotation. That's going to slow it down just a little bit. Coming in is number 4, Christina Valencia. She'll come in for Doherty.
Noble. Little deeper serve this time.
Right. Talk about picking your poison.
Wow.
Right off of Valencia, who just came in.
13 serving 2. I
think that was done on purpose.
Are we up to 8 or 9? Are we up to, wasn't it 3-2?
I think it was 3-2.
Another timeout.
Yeah, so that was 10 straight.
10 straight points, a 10-0 run for the Wolverines.
Riverside takes their final timeout this set.
Yep, that's crucial now because that doesn't stop any run. And I tell you what, Thad, if you're a Riverside fan, you're kind of dreading this set, but at the same time, you couldn't have started any better winning that first set pretty easily, to be honest.
Right.
I know it's 25-23, but it seemed like you were in command the entire time. Second set, you still felt like Riverside was right there. This one, it's starting to slip away, and it looks like the momentum shift.
We had talked, I think we were off the air, Brad, maybe one of the issues with this team of the girls, slow starting.
Yes. You're right. That second set has changed things a little bit here. We'll see what they can do.
Get it up, and that time they did find the hole.
That's the Thad effect right there. The timeout.
Yep.
Coming on timeout, get a point. It's big.
So, but the Wolverines, just don't let this 10-point lead slip away.
Yep. Here comes
Riverside,
Prestia.
you want to chip away. She's tough. Nacera now. Up to Kreitzer, hits it off the wall. Nice save there, but it's going to go into the net. Too many hits by Ellwood City, and that's key for Ellwood City.
Absolutely.
We're going to talk about Prestia. Her serve has been kind of damaging for the Ellwood City Wolverines here tonight. Now, Kira Rosansky checking in. Kreitzer now serving. Puts it up, and that's going to be hit by Kalanis. Kreitzer now wants to set up for Figueroa. Off the top of the hands, they keep it alive. Puts it up. A huge block there by Figueroa and Bungard. That's the second time in this set alone that they've done that, Brad.
Just like that, 15-3. That's a big 12-point spot right now. Just got to keep it.
Yes, it is. Into the net it goes. First, but that's the first service error we've seen in this set.
Substitution there. Doherty comes back in for Valencia. Serving now will be Elliott Hardy.
Deep, hard serve. Kreitzer now kicks it up to Rosansky. She punches it over. Going to be in the back goes to Noble. Calantis, they got to get it over. Bungard knows what's going on. She does. Puts it up and off the tip. There's Calantis, got to get it over, and Kreitzer knows it, and she does. Good defense here by the Wolverines. Punches it. Rosansky to Kreitzer. She just pushes it over. Tried to catch him off guard. Riverside was ready for it. There's a hit. Noble to Calantis. Kreitzer now knows. Gets it over pretty deep. Stays in bounce. Hit by Riverside. And Noble now. Going to be a free play for the Wolverines. Puts it up. And in it goes for Figueroa. Her best kill of the night by far.
That was somewhere in the 20s of a rally there. 20 hits or so.
It was a bunch. It was
a lot.
So 16 serving 4 as Chloe Bungard, the junior, having a pretty good night.
And if it takes 3 to get it up and over, it doesn't take long to get to 20.
I guess not. I guess not, because most of them were.
My goodness.
Delaney Sturgeon checked back in. Bungar. And just gets it over the net.
Good
Puts
serve.
it up.
Gotta get the front wall going.
There's the kill for Delaney Sturgeon.
That's big.
17 serving
She needed
4.
that.
Yeah, she did. She's
been struggling a little bit, and she knows it. That was
yep,
big.
she does. She does.
She's not the only one.
She'll go home and listen to the game, and I'll hear her yell from her bedroom. There's Bungar, 17-4. Deep serve. And it goes up, hits the rafter. Oh, man, that's tough.
It's big.
That's tough. It's hard to defend that when you hit it into the rafters a little too hard like that. 18-4, all Wolverines here in this third set. Bungar. Is it out there? Puts it up. Oh, and falls to no man's land.
That sidewinder there.
Yeah,
good shot.
That was a little bit deceptive
14.
almost. I would say if you were standing in front of that,
Curl round.
Galantis checks back in.
That'd be like a pick play in basketball. Number 14, Fox.
Galantis now. The Kreitzer. Up to figure out Wisely just gets it over. The set was not there. Puts it up. Galantis with it. The Kreitzer. To Delaney. Punches it over. Needs to do that a little bit deeper. Rosansky where she needs to be. Nice play by Kreitzer to get it over. Another time up. And and Figuerell and Delaney Sturgeon were there, and it kind of, I think they got their mitts on it, but not enough to push her back over.
Yep, just skimmed off the left arm there. It drops. Point for Riverside.
That's out.
Ooh, okay. Nope, there is. Yep, override. It was inbounds. Yep, so that'll be another point for Riverside. It was close, and it was in.
I think you should suggest that. Put an assistant coach.
Assistant coaches on both sides. Yeah, we'll talk about that later on, probably.
The Kreitzer to Delaney, and that's what it. See, maybe Dad knows what he's talking about.
Maybe
Hit
Dad
it at somebody.
Maybe Dad should be on the court, and then she'll shoot right at him.
No, see that. No, that. Me, I'm not a dad coach. That would not go well with her. So figure out.
Oh, I just meant your head.
Well, yeah, I see what you're saying now. 19 serving 7.
Jennifer Miller with the serve.
Good serve by Miller. Scramble here for Riverside. They do get it up and over.
Gonna be a free play for the Wolverines. Oh, yep.
It's a good knockdown there in that front line.
Yes, it was.
Good
the
play.
Set was just a little too far.
Big hill to climb here, but still an opportunity for Riverside.
They're not giving up. Give Riverside credit. Off the top of the net, keeps it over to Claire Noble. Oh, and a nice block. That was number 18, Brad, I do believe.
Yep, and that was Bishop. She's been manning that front line pretty darn good so far for Riverside. Keeping it close. Good serve.
Galantis.
There it is again.
They're saying net play.
She went over the net.
Yep, they're going to see
over the net.
Yep.
It's frustrating.
It is.
But they're going to, I don't mind them calling it as long as they're consistent.
Yep.
So now Lena Nacera in. Gets the ball up there. Pitches it up. Nice save by up to Nacera. Delaney hits it. Gets the kill. So now 21 serving 9. Wolverines can put this set away as we're tied 1-1. Nacera just gets it over the net. Puts it over. Delaney touched it. Noble. It's on the line. That's in. That's in. It didn't look it when it left her hand.
Yep.
But she kept it in.
Kind of like a baseball curveball. It just dropped that last 4 or 5 feet.
I go knuckleball.
Knuckleball. There you go.
You don't know where it's going. Nacera with the serve. Puts it up. Delaney tries to get it saved. They got to get it over, and they do. Nice heads-up play in there by all. Oh, and that's out.
Oh, yep. That's what I saw too. It was right on that line. I mean, it was. Oh.
Yep.
We have seen so many line shots tonight. It's ridiculous.
Valencia coming back in for Riverside.
Yeah, we'll see what she can do on offense here. Serving.
22-10.
You feel comfortable as an Ellwood fan right now, but you just want to finish this. Let's move on.
Get it over with.
Yep.
Kreitzer. The Nacera. Back to Kreitzer. Way out of bounds, but she keeps it in play.
Yep, and they're going to say out on the outside edge. We'll say the exact same thing. It went on the outside post there, so that'll be a point for Riverside.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it went on the outside in.
Yep, she was darn near inside the scorer's table to hit that. Little knuckler, and that's out. Point for the Wolverines. They're up 23-11. Officer McBride, man, he's guarding that door down there. He's had balls all over his place tonight. Chief McBride, I should say. Calandis now. Oh, that's an ace. Count it.
Big
Set
one.
point now for the Wolverines. Doherty checking back in. Calandis. Puts it up. Nice dig by Calandis. Huge. Puts it up for Noble. Oh, and a block. Punches over by Noble. Heads up play. Not giving up. Nor is Riverside. It's up there high. That's a point, Ellwood City.
I'm going to say
I think 4 hits.
Yep.
We'll take that set. So, with that, that was 25-11. Wolverines now.
So that'll
Up
officially
2-1.
Yep, that'll make it 2-1 in favor of Ellwood City. We'll take a timeout here. 3 minutes up on the board for a timeout. 4th set coming. Wolverines have an opportunity to close this one out.
Welcome back, folks. Starting this fourth set, Ellwood City leading 2-1. Had a commanding third set there, did the Wolverines. Hopefully they can keep that momentum going. Nice dig there by, puts it up for Noble, and that time punches it up, and it's going to go into the net. And they're going to say too many hits.
Yep.
So
It was either going to be 4 hits or net violation.
Yeah, I think it was.
Okay.
It ended up being a net violation.
Okay.
That was on number 6, I believe.
So Nacera now.
Line drive.
Deep serve
too
too
hard.
much.
Yep. Maybe the first time we saw her do that all year long. Just line drived it instead of little alley-oop.
Plop. Yeah, her serve's been a little bit off tonight.
Oh, they got to get ready. They weren't set for that.
And that's out of bounds. Let them. That's fine.
Ellwood was not ready for
No,
that. They were
they
looking
were.
at each other. Oof.
So we'll take it, and Chloe Bungard coming in for Delaney Sturgeon, and she's going to hurt somebody. Now, Calantis, that high throwing up. Up it goes. And not the set Riverside was looking for. It's going to be a point for Ellwood City. High arching serve this time. Yep.
It's still live.
It was. It was not going to make the net. So, 3 serving 1. You know, Riverside sitting there with just 3 seniors on the team. Maybe we're seeing a little
And
bit
those
of that
3
right
seniors
now.
have done the damage. Just
yes.
unfortunately not consistent in the second
Ace
half.
for Calantis makes it 5-1.
And stuff
You
like
just-
that.
You just wonder, is maybe some of that inexperience
Well, that was
showing up now here in the,
Yep.
in the third, fourth set.
And on the flip side, Clantis, one of the seniors for Ellwood.
Yes.
So coming
It's
through.
5-1. Puts it up and gets it over. Going to be up there for Kreitzer. Tries for that kill. Going to be set up, and they're going to say
Yep.
double hit.
Yep, either carry or double hit.
Double
There it
hit.
is.
Yep. That one I can see. Other ones that they call.
It's so
Timeout,
tough.
Riverside.
Yep.
So Riverside, with their first time out, they'll have 1 remaining, already find themselves down 6-1.
Again, folks, you can watch this live stream and replay on our website, www.ecwolverines.com. You can also check it out on Facebook and Twitter, or X, whatever you want to call it. It's just something. Just type in Ellwood City on social media and you'll find us. On YouTube, make sure you go and subscribe. Make sure you turn notifications on, because every time we go live, you will be notified. www.ecwolverines.com.
So coming out of the timeout by Riverside.
So we cross the 9 o'clock hour here. Woof. 3 hours already.
Calantis puts it down there. Punches it over. Nice dig by Calantis. Nacera puts it up for Noble. And in, count the kill for that one. She's ramping up now as Claire. And let's give Nacera and Kreitzer for some love for getting her the sets there, that she has the opportunity to get that long arms.
Those kills aren't, they're not possible without that set
Right.
and the dig.
Oh, that time Calantis.
That
This
one,
time to judge a little bit.
yeah, and that wasn't even a miss hit. That ball just slipped right off the hand when she threw it up.
So now 2 serving 7 is Riverside.
Subbing in is number 22. We'll see the first time tonight at the varsity level, and that is Josie Cummings. Going to come in, and we'll see what they can do here.
Calantis to Nacera to Bunger, and down the other side of the net it goes. Point for Ellwood City. Another rotation for both sides.
Yep, Doherty coming in, and Figueroa will be coming in as well.
Noble now serves so good in that last game. Now see, I know I'm wearing blue, Ellwood City.
Yeah, the net.
If the last time for Riverside was over the net, that one should be called 2. I can be try to be fair. Oh, and unfortunately that ball goes out of bounds for Noble.
7 back in is number 14, Delana Fox, as number 18, Susie Bishop, will be serving for Riverside.
That is on the line.
Yep.
They got to do something different. They can't
Yeah.
let expect these 14-year-old girls to make that call.
I'm
sorry.
And we're not blaming them. It's
So
just
we're not blaming them. Put an assistant coach for each team in the corner. Kreitzer now. Now, Rosansky to Kreitzer. To figure out, gets it over, and down it goes. As now we are 11 serving 3. Kreitzer now. With the serve. Finds that back row. Puts it up. Nice dig there by Rosansky. Puts up for Figueroa again. And, oh! Tell you what, I like my theory of hit it at somebody.
again, as long as it's not us.
Yeah. And the bear. I don't know
If it's coming our way, we got
camera on
problems.
The bear over there, but it's still sitting upright.
Yep.
Oh, what a serve. Wow, what a serve by Kreitzer. Just over the top of the net. It died. That's an ace.
Yep, and it's going to be a timeout Riverside here. They're going to take their second one. We'll take a timeout with them. 13-3, Ellwood pulling away.
Welcome back, folks, as we're in this 13-3. Kreitzer just served, and into the net it goes, keeping it alive. A nice dig there by Kreitzer. Puts it up for Chloe, punches it over. And yeah, I'm going to give Riverside, you know, they come in here, 3-7?
Yep, 3-7.
You know, they played really tough.
3-7, but a 2-5. You know, section record. That means you beat two teams, and they were looking for the upset here. And
they beat Laurel.
They did beat Laurel. You are correct.
So nice save there by Kreitzer. Over to Claire Noble, and Figueroa just gets it over the net, and ill-advised hit there and serve an error. So it's now 15 serving 3.
Number 3 coming in now for the Panthers.
And that is Olivia Anarumo. First time we saw her tonight at varsity level.
There's Kreitzer.
It goes right
Boom.
to her.
Down goes Chloe Bungar. So now Kreitzer again. Is that about 4 in a row? Puts it up. Nice dig by Kalanis. Punched over by Chloe Bungar. Puts it up again. Up it goes. Bungar just kicks it back over. Oh, what a save. That was some awesome stuff there by Riverside. But
so net
violation.
Net violation. But boy,
that was awesome.
Was that number 6 in there rolling around the ground?
I believe
it was Sarah
so.
Kalin, trying to keep her alive. Did a great job.
Libero, actually number 11.
Okay.
And that was Isabella White that made that play.
Maddie Long now checking in for the Wolverines. Calantis now to Maddie Long. Puts it up for Chloe Bungart. Missed time to jump a little bit, but did get it over the net. Dumps it over, and Chloe jumped up there high to try to stop it. You looked at her coach. Coach said, hey, you did what you're supposed to do. It just did not fall in your favor. 5 serving 16. Kalanis, the libero, to Chloe Bungar. Into Maddie Long, and hits it back into Figueroa's face. Going to be a point for Riverside. Now 6 serving 16. Elsie Sturgeon also checked in there. I missed that. Kalanis over there to Elsie. She saves it. And
it's 3 straight points now
Yes,
for
it
Riverside. And, still a 9-point lead, but
momentum's huge. Momentum changer. And another
especially
point or
tonight
two.
itself, we've seen it.
Galantis over to Chloe Bungard. Down it goes.
Nice.
That's how you stop another team's momentum. Set them up and let them do it. Now Chloe Bungard's going to be serving as Galantis checks out. And Delaney Sturgeon checks in. There's Chloe with the serve. Deep serve, going to get back off the fingertips, out of bounds. It goes. Point, Ellwood City. (18) now serving 7. Puts it up, and nice block there by Delaney, but keeps it up, and that time blocked again by Delaney and Figueroa. (19) serving 7. Chloe now, 2-0 serve and run. And sadly, the girl at the scoring table acted like she was trying to set it. I like that. That was fun.
Good initiative. So 20-7 now. Wolverines starting to pull away here late.
Up with the ball, punches it over. Maddie Long. Elsie kicks it back. Oh, ill advice hit there by Claire. Noble does not make it over the net.
So now serving for Riverside will be Elliott Hardy as number 7 Brooke Doherty checks back in.
And Ava Lucarelli, the sophomore, checks in. And into the net it goes. Point for Ellwood City. Now out goes Figueroa. In comes Miller. 21-8. Just gets it over the net. Yeah, she can't do that. They got to call that one.
Yep.
Over the net. So deep serve, Miller to Long, back to Kalanis, and that's going to be
Wow, that's in. Yeah.
on the line. Point for Ellwood City.
She had that forward spin. It dropped.
Yes, it did.
That wasn't a knuckleball. That was literally, that was a 12-6 curveball.
Yep. Nasera now going to come in for Elsie Sturgeon, and Kreitz are going to check back in for Elsie Sturgeon.
Maddie Long.
Yeah,
Oh, Maddie Long.
Yep.
Yes. There's a serve by Nasera. Puts it up. And that's going to be out of bounds. 23-9. Here's Nasera with the serve, and she gets it over the net. Puts it up. So Nasera, nice dig there to keep it in play. Puts it up. Deep this time is Miller. Delaney just got a hit at her and then hits it over. Puts it up. Nice save by Kalanis, pretty good player. Kreitzer now puts it up. It is high arching. They're going to say,
I think net violation there.
Yep.
yeah, Delaney's like hit by the net, I think.
So still a 13-point lead now. Riverside serving.
That is out. Well played, Miss Ellie Kalanis. We have not just set point. We call this match point, don't we, Brad?
Yes, we do.
Match point, senior Ellie Kalanis. Send us home, Ellie. Mix it up, and it's going to be, on the kill there.
Yep. Substitution here. 22 is going to come in, and that is Josie Cummins. She'll be serving.
So 11 serving 24. Wolverines can get a defensive stop here. They will have won the match. Calantis is going to be close to the net. Nice play there. Calantis, oh, what a play. Gets it over. Not giving up. Miller now sets it up. Calantis where she needed to be. Nacera to Kreitzer. Oh, I thought we were going home. Puts it up. Ava touched over by Bungar. Now back. Puts it up. Nice play by Bungar off the net. Nacera now puts it over wisely by Miller. Good communication on the part of the Wolverines. Kicks it up. Miller to Nacera to Kreitzer once again. Tries back corner. Somebody there for Riverside. Now over the net. Huge volley here. Bungar, I want to go home.
That one's in. That one's in.
That's a point. Ellwood City takes the match. 25-11 over the Riverside Panthers. Same score as the last one.
Yep.
So Riverside takes the first one, 25-23. Ellwood takes the next three, 27-25, 25-11, and 25-11. Folks, check back with us here tomorrow evening. We'll be live from Helling Stadium for a great another border school.
Yeah.
Going the other way into Mohawk. So should be a great game tomorrow night. Come on out to the stadium. We'll be in the press box. The concession stand will be rolling. Should be a great game. And if you can't make it, be sure to check us out at Ellwood City Wolverines YouTube page. Brad, Dakota, got anything else?
Nope. Ready to go tomorrow night.
Okay, on behalf of Dakota Marshall, our cameraman, our producer, man with the plan, the guy that knows everything that's going on, Brad Windhorst, and myself, Thad Sturgeon, we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast as much as we've enjoyed presenting it to you. Good night, everybody.